Yeah, we just welcome to Kevin.
What are you, Griff?
Alex just goes.
I point to
says
you when
nothing.
I start. You said in the beginning you wanted to start every podcast.
No, I didn't. I said I
you did.
want
No,
to
you
be
said.
the first voice on this podcast. That's all I said.
No, you said
You
wanted
said
to
every
start.
week.
No, I didn't.
Every week, yeah, you
no,
did.
I did not. I said I
did.
wanted to be the first voice on the podcast. He points to me, says go, and then he goes, "Oh, it's not recording," and then just sits there.
And then I
So
pointed
we're
to you
supposed
again.
to go. So welcome to Kevin Spacey's basement. Too soon?
Way too soon, but
Wow.
is that worse than Uncle? What is it? Uncle Touchy's puzzle
Uncle
basement?
Uncle Touchy's
No,
naked
Uncle
puzzle
Touchy's
basement.
naked puzzle basement was up front that you're not going to wear a shirt and you'll cry. So, no.
Oh, Patton Oswalt.
Yeah, he's
How
getting,
we love thee.
He's getting remarried.
Wow.
It's good for him. He found love again. He talked about his wife dying in a stand-up special, so half of it was just like depressing.
Oh, that is depressing.
Yeah.
Did he use comedy as a way to cope?
Sort of. Yeah.
Did you watch the comedy special?
Yeah, it was
Enlighten me.
half of it. I don't remember much of it because it was like sad.
Did you cry?
For
those of you who don't recognize that voice, that is Raimi, by the way.
Teary-eyed. Hey, he got deep-throated by a cock meat sandwich.
On rosemary focaccia, side of chips and a free.
I only
soda.
have one topic to talk about, and it's like
What,
a 2-second topic.
We could talk about Deshaun Watson. We could cry about him for like 20 minutes, and then we
Should
could
we
talk about Tanaka.
Let's talk about the standings.
Hookers. We can talk about hookers.
Matt talks about hookers every podcast.
I don't think I'm going to St. Louis anymore, so I'm not going to be able to get one.
Why aren't you going to St. Louis anymore?
Ben's having problems at home, and he's busy like all the time. Like he's like I have rehearsal every afternoon and night, so I was like, doesn't really seem like I could do much with you.
What week were you gonna go?
I was going soon, so
Aren't you going on Tuesday?
yeah. So I don't know if I'm going to go for like a couple days or just not at all. I don't really have any money, so
How long a drive is that?
More money for Mania.
17 hours over 2 days, which I enjoy. I like the drive, but it's just if I go there and I don't even get to see Ben, it's like what the fuck's the point? I don't have money for a hooker, so I can't even do that.
Go the other way. Go to Canada.
Where's a place I can drive to that has cheap hookers? Anyone? Eat Owns Eat? Where's he from?
How old is Edo?
I don't know. He's
I
probably
picture him as like a 12-year-old.
You also thought Randy Osgood was like 10.
Yeah,
He's older than I am.
No, I didn't think he was 10. I thought he was like 15.
So go over the standings. Because you said I might be in first place. I want to know the exact standings.
I'm still in the process of finalizing
Oh,
that, so you guys
goddamn it.
talk amongst yourselves for a minute.
So Raimi was at a wedding the other day and lost his voice, I guess.
I was the best man at a wedding, and I lost my voice. I did way too many shots
So
of tequila.
glad I've never had to do that, or probably will never have to do that.
I can honestly say, having been married and having been the best man, way more pressure being the fucking best man.
Yes,
Easily.
because you
Way
have to give
more
a
pressure.
speech and shit.
I literally was fucking ready to
Did
throw
you
up
write
the
it?
entire day. Yeah.
Did you read it or did you memorize it?
I memorized most of it, so I kept looking up
Did you
from
give
my
like a real
paper.
speech? I feel like if I was doing it, I would just like wing it.
That's what the joke was, that I was gonna wing it, and everybody was fucking panicked that I was gonna just absolutely wing it, and they're like, "You can't do that." So I joked around saying that, as the younger brother, I
This is all
looked
time
to
you
my
could be
older
updating
brother.
the
What'd you say?
standings, but This is all time you could be updating this.
It could be. I'm going in a story.
I want to hear this.
It's you can't always be able to do things when you have an older brother. So I said I asked him for advice because I was really nervous about my speech. He was the best man at my
Wasn't
wedding.
your older brother a dick to you too?
Yeah, totally.
Like I was a dick too.
So-
did he like scare you and shit?
Oh, he used to beat the shit out of me.
Did you tell it on the podcast where he would like he'd have like a mask on?
Yeah, he said his
Yeah.
mom
Scare
did
you
it.
and then-
And my
your
mom
mom
did
did
that
that?
too. He also locked me in the dog cage with the dog.
I would just scare Alex and like refuse to let him play with me and friends. That's about it. I
And
wouldn't
he
do
wouldn't
anything.
let me win every time we filmed ourselves wrestling.
Yeah,
Unless he went
we
under a
talked
fake
about
name.
that. Yeah,
You dick.
If I was Matt Lorenzo, I went over every single time.
Stronger than Roman
I was
Reigns, Big
Triple H.
Delicious,
I was-
Alexander Wolf.
Yeah, I was stronger
And
than
Roman
Triple H.
Reigns
I
again
never
combined.
fucking lost.
So he was the Super Cena before there was Super Cena.
I really
Way
was
stronger than Cena.
But,
Cena hasn't won on SummerSlam and like he lost 6 years in a row. Matt wouldn't lose one match.
I wouldn't. All right, keep going.
So I, said, nervous for this speech, so I, asked my older brother for some advice. So he jotted down a few notes for me. Then I pulled out like a little notepad from my pocket.
Did he really give you notes?
No, he didn't. So I
Oh.
just made these up, and I started reading like, oh, my brother's the, smartest, funniest. I was like the model of masculinity. I was like, what the fuck? Who writes these things? Like nobody's gonna believe this. So I threw the notes at him and then pulled out my speech and started actually giving my speech. So I started the crowd out with a little bit of laughter. Then started talking about like the whole basis of my speech was my brother's been a risk-taking tool his entire life, and just went over like 25 years of injuries that he's had in his life.
They just like Spartan races.
Tried to be an
and shit,
MMA
right?
fighter.
Exactly, like Spartan races. When he was in middle school, he some kid stabbed him in the throat with a pencil.
Wow.
Yeah,
Tracheotomy?
Did he try? Did he want to get stabbed?
No, he
That's
didn't.
not really his fault.
Well, he said something to piss the kid off, so that kind of became his fault. So
there you go.
I said the 3 things that I remember the most from our childhood were my brother always had to have the last word in every argument, never admitted he was wrong, and would rub it in your face when he was right. So when I brought up the kid
Hate those people.
And me too. So when I brought up the kid stabbing him in the throat, I was like, and obviously you got the last word. That kid got the last goddamn laugh, because who fucking stabs you in the throat with a pencil?
Did that kid get in trouble?
I don't
In
even
school?
know. When my brother was 14, he broke his nose for the first time playing video games with one of his friends.
For the first time, so multiple?
Yeah, multiple. So they were playing video games. They were playing Sega Genesis. He won, and the kid threw the controller, nailed him right in the face, broke his nose.
Pretty sure Seth Rollins punched his friend in the face when he beat him in Madden once.
When my brother was 15, broke his nose for the second time, caught that fly ball with his face because he doesn't have hand-eye coordination.
Wow.
Caught it right on his fucking face. When he was 16, got his first documented concussion in woodshop class, hit his head on a pipe, knocked himself out.
How?
Exactly.
This sounds like it's you.
When he was 19, a freshman in college, he decided he was drinking too much and wanted to be Superman, so he jumped down a flight of stairs, split his head all the way open, had to get like 30 stitches. So that's his second documented concussion.
Wow.
When he was 23, fractured his eye socket, had to have a metal plate put in his face.
Doing what?
He got into a bar fight with 5 guys, and they fractured every bone in his face.
One
How
on
did
5?
a burger beat him up?
What?
Yeah, I was going to say, he went to the restaurant and got beat up by an actual restaurant?
Yeah, completely.
5 guys? Wait, so he went 1 on 5?
Yeah.
Does he think he is Roman?
And he lost miserably. So then I joked around saying, so if his wife ever thought he was a superhero, he basically is partially Iron Man.
Ah,
Kind of witty. So then,
That's funny.
I brought up a story that my mother didn't even know about. When my brother was 25, him and one of his friends decided they wanted to celebrate his birthday. My parents were in Florida, left me in charge as a responsible younger brother. They drank an
Wow.
entire bottle of absinthe and then started playing catch with a butcher's knife in our living room.
Jesus.
wow, some people shouldn't drink.
Yeah, I was like, so all fingers and toes were accounted for, minimal bloodstains on the carpet, but no one knew that one until last night.
Playing catch with a butcher's knife.
Yeah, I don't know how it ended as semi-decent as possible. So then, I'd said at the beginning of the speech that the 3 things I remember the most about my childhood is he would never admit to being wrong, get the last word in every argument, would always rub it in your face when he's right. So I said, ending my speech after I said some nice things about my new sister-in-law was when I impart 3 pieces of advice for my brother, as the person who's been married. So I said, in your marriage, going forward, when you get into the argument and you have the last word, don't use it.
They're getting divorced, aren't they?
Probably. When you're going to be wrong, and you will be wrong, admit it. And whenever you are right, just shut up and don't say a word or she'll fucking murder you.
He's screwed then, isn't
Yeah,
he?
he's totally screwed. Totally screwed.
'Cause they're going to get into an argument. I could see fucking Raimi just upstairs with Kate. She could have done something completely wrong. He would have been like, yeah, you're right, fine, I'm leaving. And then he just cowers around the fucking laundry room.
I live in fear. His wife is a district attorney. Her dad is a cop. My brother's going to end up 6 feet under or floating in a pool of...
So he can never murder her because they'll figure it out.
Oh, yeah, they're going to end up killing him and they're going to get her off.
That's why he should never murder anyone.
Fuck, man.
So, yeah, that's my story. So
My
you guys
best
talk
man-
amongst yourselves for 2 minutes so I
My
can...
best man speech would just be like, I don't know what I would say. Just basically just putting over the groom.
I basically...
That's the point of it.
I-
You have to bury him and then
you should
put him over.
under the groom. Like, this guy's a huge piece of shit, but overall,
You mean
he's
bury?
a huge piece of shit.
I
You should bury?
buried my
You
brother,
said
then
put under.
redeemed it.
Yeah, put under, same thing.
It was
You said put
fucking
over.
the second the matron of honor and I finished our speeches, we went right to the bar to start ripping shots because we were like, fuck this.
Surprised you didn't start before that. It would have been a more fun speech.
I was too nervous to actually do that, and the groomsmen were all giving me shit that I was too sober. I'm like, you fuckers don't have to give a speech. They were blasted at 9 a.m.
My speech would be half about how pissed I am I had to give a speech. Like, this is bullshit. I don't want to fucking do work.
Yeah, it was stressful. It was stressful as
Plus,
shit.
you also have to give a gift to the fucking groom.
You'd have to do that anyway.
Yeah, but if you're you're doing him the honor of being one of your fucking best men. Fuck that, I don't
So
want to give
for
you
our
anything.
loyal podcast listeners, Chunsi, the Asian guy that me and Matt sat next to at Raymond's wedding, was not at this wedding.
Yeah, different side of the, wasn't even part of the family. He's just a friend, the husband of a friend, of a coworker.
Yeah, there you go. Husband of a coworker.
It
Which,
was Kate's coworker, right?
No, it's my
That was
coworker.
yours?
Fucking Chuncy.
so
Can't believe you had a coworker close enough that you invited to your wedding.
I had 5 coworkers there.
That's insane.
That's where we got sat. We
None
got
of
sat
whom
with
were
the
young or
coworkers.
attractive, I don't think.
You guys were next to the table of the young and attractive coworkers.
Were we?
Yeah.
Bastards.
Matt was just sitting with his head down.
I
He's like, I
hate
don't want to
weddings.
dance.
Are
I
the
don't want to
worst.
dance.
Weddings are the worst fucking thing ever, especially if you hate dancing.
They're literally the most fun thing ever.
No, they're
Open
not.
bars.
If you don't like dancing, and you're at a wedding where like the last 2 weddings I went to were
Well, if
yours
you don't know
and Hector's,
anyone.
and I knew like nobody. I knew
Yeah.
even less people at yours.
You,
Lost an
me, and
umbrella.
Chauncey.
Lost an umbrella at yours. Fucking bullshit.
How'd you lose an umbrella?
We left it at the church. We forgot to take it with us.
Did it rain? Oh, it did
Yeah.
rain that day.
Yeah.
And then it got sunny and fucking warm as shit.
Yeah.
Where did we go to? Where did we go in between? We went
Target.
to, like, oh yeah. No, Toys R Us, I think.
No, we went to Target and fucking I think it was Wendy's because I had the
we went
pulled
to
pork.
Wendy's after your ceremony.
Because you had one of those fucking ones where you have like a 15-hour gap in between the ceremony and the fucking party.
Oh, yeah, it was kind of like last night. We had the 2 o'clock ceremony, which I'll tell that funny story in a minute. So 2 o'clock ceremony, then the reception was 6 p.m. It didn't end until midnight. I'm like, this is the longest wedding I've ever fucking been to.
Like if we got married, we'd have to have like an afternoon ceremony and then a party later because our family's really old. They'd all fall asleep at like 4. We'd have to get married or like have a fucking 10 a.m. reception.
And a 1 o'clock party.
Yeah, by the time that I think either of you will be getting married, most of the family members will probably
No,
be
I'll
dead.
be. I'm
Yeah, most of the
I don't
family
think
will
I'm
be
probably.
dead.
I don't think I can get married. I don't really like people.
That was my brother, and then he ended up getting married, so
How old's your brother?
36.
Oh, okay.
I'll be 37 in March.
And he's still doing these dumbass races.
Not as much as he used to. Not as much as
All
he
the
used
Spartan races is better. He tried to be a fucking MMA fighter when we were in school.
to. Yeah, he did.
did that go?
That lasted one day.
Didn't
Got
he get-
choked out.
didn't he get choked out.
One
Which-
day though, that probably meant like a year of training.
No, 1 day of training.
Oh,
Wow, I thought you meant in his like first.
Oh,
like,
no.
amateur
One
fight
day
he
of
got
training.
choked
still
out.
probably looked better than Punk.
Which my brother was fucking wasted. So at the rehearsal dinner, he was drinking. He was drinking till 3:30 in the morning with my cousin. Then they woke up at 6 a.m. yesterday morning to keep drinking. So I went down to his room at like 9 a.m. Decided, okay, this is one time I can actually take him down. So I go in and like try to tackle him. Literally perfect. He gets me in a fucking chokehold. I'm out in like 10 seconds. Like literally, like
The day before his wedding, this is when I could take him down.
Yeah, it was actually the day of the wedding. But the morning I was like, this is my chance. He
looked
was
like-
drunk. Looked uneasy on
It
his
was a
feet.
small wedding. The pictures, it looked like I saw you as the only person up there.
The groomsmen were all sitting down.
The hell is that?
Well, that the whole.
Did they do that for your wedding? I think they stood. Didn't
They all stood. But let's put it this way: this priest was Hindu.
Excuse me.
Yeah, it was a Hindu priest. Has never done a wedding before. Did not speak a word of English.
Where did they get him from? Fucking.
He was the priest
Let's
of
try to
that
think of
church that the bride's
Try to think
grandmother got married in.
Cheap
It was
This is how I want my reception to go. You walk in, you walk down the aisle. Everyone looks at the
reception
bride.
is another word for party, isn't it? When you
Oh,
call
the
it
fucking
ceremony?
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
not the reception, the ceremony.
Ceremony.
I want it to the bride walks down. Everyone looks, whatever, blah blah blah. We get up there, we say I do, and we leave.
I'd spare everyone. I wouldn't invite anyone. I'd just do it like with my parents, and then everyone go to the party. Nobody wants to sit through the fucking ceremony.
Well, see, personally, if it depends the type of ceremony. So my wedding, unfortunately, and this wedding were because the brides were Catholic. It was a church wedding. One of my best friends got married 2 weeks before I did, and it was a ceremony where the reception was. So the whole ceremony lasted maybe 30 minutes of like exchanging vows.
That's
then boom,
how
you
it-
just started
that's
drinking.
how
and
it
partying.
should be.
That's how
I'm gonna
wanted
have to
mine.
like if I marry a religious woman, I'm gonna
Anyone
have
that
to, like,
gives
pay
a-
my wife not to have a religious wedding.
Anyone like your wedding gave out like a pamphlet, so I had to like follow along, be like, how much time do I have left? How much time do I have left?
It gets really long, and when you're just sitting up there, it's fucking brutal.
What's going through your mind as a married man when you're up there and it's dragging a little? What do you
For
think
his
of?
wedding or his brother's wedding?
Either.
For my
at
own wedding, if it was that long, I'd be like, I'm not doing this. I'm done.
No, Kate and
Fuck
I
you.
got into many fights because I did not want to have a church wedding because I'm Catholic, but I
boring.
don't go to church often. So you had
don't
to
go to
it's
church
called
ever, do you?
I used to, but no, definitely not. We had before you can get married in a Catholic church, you have to do what's called a pre-cana,
Fuck that. This already sounds like too much work.
which it's basically you have to go to like it was either a weekend where you have to go and like stay away. I was like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm like, fuck no. Or you have to go to like 8-hour classes for like 3 weeks of like
to learn what?
to learn how to be a good Catholic and how to be a married Catholic. So we actually had to lie to the priest and be like, "Yep, we don't live together. We don't live together because we had already lived together at that point." Because basically, I had to lie, and you have to pass a test basically to get the approval to get married in a Catholic church. It's a waste of time, but literally, my
My
wedding.
religion is dumb.
I
Yeah,
wonder what this is for Jews.
I don't know. I'm not Jewish, so I mean, I am cheap, but I'm not Jewish.
You should ask Jacob. I wonder what it's like.
But for my wedding, the only thing I was thinking of as it was dragging, after, we said I do and all that, and then the whole mass thing happened, I just was like, I just want to fucking leave. But the whole lead up to that was, I don't want to throw up. I'm going to throw up. I might pass out.
Did you cry?
Yes, I did cry.
Nice.
It was fucking hot as balls in that church, if you guys remember,
I'm
too.
pretty sure Hector cried at his wedding too.
How can you not?
I'd cry out of fucking boredom. Fuck this shit. I want to. I want to
As the
stand.
groom?
Yeah.
It was yesterday. I'm not gonna lie. I was yawning during that. I'm like, I'm gonna fall asleep sitting up here. And they had a videographer that like video recorded everything. So I'm like, pretty sure they have me on videotape, like audibly yawning.
I love you so much.
It also didn't help that it got really hot in that church yesterday too, because it was 75 degrees outside in the middle of fucking November.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there like literally, you could actually see sweat pouring off my face. I'm like going like that, trying to wipe it off. It was horrible.
Fuck weddings.
Horrible.
Let's go to
Weddings are
Vegas.
the most fun.
No, they're not.
The parties are.
Yeah, if you like dancing and fucking drinking, which I don't like
Even
either.
if it was like
The food was good.
if it was just a Thanksgiving type party, like all of our family there at a wedding. you'd
That's
have
much
fun.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
even
not
if
what
you
it
don't
is.
dance.
Yeah, that's not what that is.
Yeah, you just haven't been to one yet.
Yeah, have you been to a fucking wedding?
No, but I hope
Fucking
all my
taking a
friends
phone
get
call
married.
again. Second week in a row, he takes a phone call.
Oh,
I want to know the fucking. I almost said wedding standings. You're up 1-0.
He's up 2-0.
I want to know the.
Actually,
no, he's only been married once.
I've been married. He's
I wanna
been to
know the
two
fucking
weddings. We've been
football
to-
standings.
You've been to 2. I've been to 1.
I've been to more than 2.
I just meant like recently.
I was checking a voicemail because I got one of those no caller ID calls, and then I got a voicemail.
Was it like fake?
Yeah, it's a scam.
I get spam phone calls at almost 10 times a day.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Like I'm on the no call list, which does nothing. Like I go through my
I
phone.
run the no fly
history.
list too.
Yeah, I got 3 today from the same number. Then yesterday, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 yesterday, alone.
That's ridiculous.
It's fucking insane. It's probably because I put my number on anything to like do anything. It's like, oh, enter your phone number to try to win this contest. Oh, sure, here you go.
At least you don't put your credit card information in.
Are you gonna actually? Can you stop talking so you can give
My
this?
my brother got identity
I guess
thefted
not.
the day before the rehearsal dinner. So the rehearsal dinner was Friday or Thursday. He got identity thefted on Wednesday. He had to cancel every credit
Is
card.
identity thefted a word?
Identity.
Or would it be just your identity stolen?
He got his identity stolen, so we'll go with that.
Theft is.
He had to close every one of his credit cards. They took him for thousands of dollars. Then they opened up credit cards in his name, charged thousands of dollars.
I've only had my like debit card stolen, like the number stolen.
This is the kicker to it. He's going on his honeymoon on Tuesday.
Where are they going? South Carolina?
Africa.
Excuse
South?
me.
No,
What
Nigeria?
safari?
like some. I forgot the name of the place, but like a place basically where like
Djibouti?
white people get
It's
like
not- it's
kidnapped
Djibouti.
kind of thing.
Why would they do that? Are
Because
they
he's
going on
stupid.
safari?
He's stupid. The bride's dad was so pissed off about it.
Why does she want to go to Africa? Are they going on safari?
They're not going on safari.
Then why would you go to Africa?
But yeah, they're going to Africa, and he has no credit cards.
I don't understand why you would go to Africa. Your family's fucking weird.
Maybe they wanted to be like Toto.
You didn't go anywhere because you didn't want to fucking fly.
He
I've
no-
been laughing at
He
that.
no-sold that.
Oh, I
Come on.
when you said for some reason the first thing I thought of with Toto was fucking Wizard of Oz.
Wow.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I don't know
Kill
why.
yourself.
Can you just do the fucking standing?
I thought it was a good reference.
It was, but I didn't understand. I was too busy being angry about it.
Okay, I'm gonna start doing the standings. You guys talk amongst yourselves for a
You
couple
said
minutes.
that like 20 minutes ago.
And then I started going into a story. I still gotta tell the other story,
Alright,
but
fine.
Okay, talk amongst yourselves. For 2
I have a
minutes.
story about fucking something.
About fucking?
So, give the story about the fucking hookers.
Ben
or something.
Schwartz, aka Amir Blumenfeld, aka Jope, aka
Why is he-
Scabalassus Jim, aka Stanley, aka Carrot Slat, aka Charles Krust, aka Sulu Candles, aka Cherry Dude, is the voice of Leonardo in the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Yeah, I saw that.
from John Ralphio. Yeah, but do you want to hear this?
From
Because
John
you're going to
Ralphio.
be angry because you grew up with the
Wait,
Turtles
I don't
too.
know if you can give me the story as I'm trying to do the football
Nah,
standings.
I need your opinion on this. Just give me your initial reaction when I tell you this. Raphael is now the leader and Leonardo is not.
Is that the one I said was the leader? Did I call that?
You can't see his face, but it's as angry as I am. It says
What?
There's a few notable changes. Raphael will replace Raphael, the oldest, brawniest brother, as the group's leader instead of Leonardo. And Ben Schwartz described his character as a self-professed coolest brother who possesses irreverent charm and a rebel heart.
Wait,
So
wait, who's the coolest brother?
they're making Leonardo Raphael, and Raphael's now being the leader. I'm so angry about that. It's like
In the fucking theme song, Leonardo leads.
that's exactly what I tweeted. I was like, it's in the theme song, so you're gonna have to change the theme song.
They
And
probably have a whole new theme song.
little kids who are watching it they're not gonna give a shit because they don't know any different. They're only gonna piss off people who watched the Turtles growing up. Leonardo's the leader. Raphael's the cool one. That's what it is. And they're changing that. Donatello and Michelangelo are the same.
Wait, didn't I mix those up earlier?
You did,
Probably.
but how is
So I called
Michelangelo the same? If Michelangelo is always the cool one.
Like he's the party idiot. Raphael's the cool but rude one. But now it's flipped. Leonardo's the cool but rude one, I guess, with the rebel heart.
When
and
does this
Raphael's the
happen?
leader. Soon, 2018.
What channel is it going to be on?
It says CBS television.
And it's a cartoon.
That doesn't seem accurate. That might be like a early morning cartoon.
You need to do more research on this because I'm angry. I need to find out who I can tweet. Leonardo is the leader.
They're only gonna make people angry who like watch the
I
originals.
bet you
and stuff.
people like you aren't even going to watch it who grew up on it.
I would watch it.
You haven't
People
watched
who are gonna
Entourage yet.
I can't get it to work.
I definitely could.
Told you, watch HBO Go.
I don't even know what HBO
Just
Go
download
is.
the app on your television.
Did you see the new Lion King lineup?
Isn't-
who's playing who? It's like amazing.
Isn't Beyonce in it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know
sounds
anyone
dumb.
else that's in it.
Seth Rogen and Billy Eichner are the only white people in it.
Are they Timon and Pumbaa?
I can't remember. I'll look.
Well, now you got to look.
Fucking Childish Gambino's in it.
Isn't he one of the stars too?
Yeah, I think he's fucking what's his name? Simba.
I'm so angry about the Turtles. Like, there seems like they're just changing it just to be like, well, we're redoing it, we're going to want to do something different. Kids who are going to watch it are going to have no frame of reference that Leonardo was the original leader anyway, and people who liked it from the beginning are just going to be angry because you changed it. So why change it? Why?
I don't know.
Why would you do that? I don't understand.
I don't get it.
I guess Nickelodeon's owned by CBS because it says Nickelodeon reveals new cast. It is cool that Ben Schwartz is doing it, but why fucking change the leader? Maybe they can just do Raphael leads, Donatello does machines, and then fucking Leonardo is cool but rude. Fucking terrible.
Why can't I find this now? Here we go, 2017.
Makes me fucking angry. Well, that's about all we've got for this week.
Hold on, I'm going over the Lion King.
Thanks for joining
For
us
Raimi.
inside Kevin Spacey's butthole. Raimi's still doing the standings.
No, now I start Googling about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles because I got angry.
All right, Donald Glover, a.k.a.
Childish Gambino.
Yeah, is Simba.
Is this a
Beyonce
movie?
is Nala.
With the voices?
Yeah, James Earl Jones, Mufasa, which he was the original, I'm pretty sure.
God, I hope they film this before he dies. He's like 90.
I don't even know who this actor is. Chiwetel Ejiofor. I don't know how to pronounce that guy's name.
Isn't he the dude from, doesn't he play Black Panther?
I don't know.
That movie
Chiwetel
looks fucking
Ejiofor.
crappy.
Doesn't he play
I think
Black
I'm-
Panther in
I
all the
think I'm
Avenger
racist.
movies?
I saw the Black Panther preview and I was like, I'm just not interested in this at all.
I'm pretty sure that's the guy.
Alfred Woodard is Sarabi. Oh, John Oliver's also in it.
So they're
as
just,
Zazu.
they're just doing the same movie
Yeah,
with different voices.
pretty much.
That's completely unnecessary.
Kind of like how they did the Jungle Book.
It's completely unnecessary. At least the Turtles are doing like new episodes.
John Connie is Rafiki. Seth Rogen is Pumbaa. Billy Eichner is Timon. Eric Andre is Azizi.
Yeah, it sounds fucking stupid.
Keegan-Michael Key is Kamari. And then other people I don't care about. It's coming out in 2019. Maybe it'll be a slightly different movie. Probably
Yeah,
won't
thanks.
be shot for shot, word for word, but
Probably will be.
pretty close.
Fuck that shit. Who's
Okay.
Beyonce playing?
Beyonce's playing,
Fucking the
The
chick.
main woman,
yeah, the main woman.
So who's Simba? I wasn't even paying attention.
Childish Gambino.
Fucking black guy Simba.
It's a pretty much all black cast.
Except Seth Rogen in there.
It's
And
still
Billy
for-
Eichner
For
and
no
John
reason.
Oliver.
So one fat fucking stoner white guy and one
He's actually
gay
not
white
even
guy.
fat anymore. Billy,
Yeah.
come on, Billy Eichner's the man.
I
Yeah.
love Billy Eichner.
He's funny, but like it's just so fucking random.
How's that random?
It's a black cast with two random white fucking dudes.
3.
Make it an all black cast.
But damn it, he's gonna be Pumbaa.
Why?
Seth
so
Rogen's
you
Pumbaa.
won't watch it at all?
I would never go. I'd watch it fucking never.
Have you seen The Lion King?
Yeah, not really. I don't. Really
First
give a shit
time I
about
ever saw
Disney
The Lion
movies.
King, it was in 7th grade in Spanish class. So I saw The Lion King in Spanish before I saw The Lion King in English.
What are the standings?
Why would they show you the fucking Lion King in Spanish class?
To learn how
Is
to
that a John Favreau movie? I feel like it's a John Favreau movie.
Lion King?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Lion King,
That'd
John
make it amazing.
Favreau.
I'm saying the one with Beyonce and all them. It's got to be a John Favreau movie.
Why?
Why would
It
he
just
be
seems like a
directing
John
classic?
Favreau type thing to do.
All right.
Fuck
I'll look it up
Disney.
while you go over the standings.
All right. So going into last week, I had a 1-point lead over Alex and a 1.5-point lead over Matt.
Oh, top billed cast. Seth Rogen is number one.
Yeah, of
Then-
course he is. That's
Then
fucking-
Donald Glover, then Billy Eichner, then James Earl Jones.
Oh,
guy-
Beyonce not getting
That's
nothing.
White Hollywood for you.
John Favreau is. Oh, he directed it.
What did you?
You
tweet?
definitely knew that.
Ramey,
No, I just
Ramey,
guessed.
what did you tweet before? Harvey Weinstein for president or something?
John Favreau is the man.
Harvey Weinstein, Kevin Spacey ticket, 2020.
House of Cards is like done.
Yeah, they fired him.
No, the show's canceled.
No, they fired him. Then they're gonna figure out if they want to.
They
They
better.
shut down production.
They shouldn't cost like hundreds of people their jobs.
They should
because
like
of
kill
one
him
idiot.
off and then
One
replace
season
him.
left anyway.
Still sucks though.
All right, go with the standings.
So going into last week, I had a
Yeah, we got
1-point
that.
lead over Alex,
Yeah,
1.5-point
1.5,
lead
yeah.
over Matt. Things have completely flipped. Alex now has a 1-point lead over me and a 1.5-point lead over Matt. So I'm a
Let's
half
go.
point ahead of Matt for second place. Alex in first with 72.5.
How we didn't even pick that many different games.
You had
The fuck?
11. Alex had 11 games right last week. Matt had 10. I had 9.
11. That's got to be one of the most someone's had in a single week.
Considering we've had some weeks where we've gotten like 7 right, I think so.
Fucking
I
bullshit.
don't even remember what the picks were. What did I get? What did I get wrong?
The picks that you got wrong.
The first game, the Dolphins.
Yeah, everyone got that game wrong.
Yeah.
Um,
There was only 15 games a week.
Texans,
Who they lose to the
Seahawks.
They should have beaten the Seahawks. Fucking bullshit.
What else?
That is the only other one you got wrong.
There's only 13 games. Let's fucking go. I got 2 wrong. So that means Matt got 1 more wrong. What was it?
Bucks.
And
Against
you
who? The
got
Panthers?
What?
Bucks Panthers?
Yeah.
I thought I picked the Panthers.
No, you picked the
Fuck.
Bucks, my friend. And I got the Chargers game, the
Yeah, that was
Lions
stupid.
game.
Why would you ever pick the Chargers to win a game?
They almost beat the Patriots.
They almost beat a lot of teams. They never close.
We beat the Giants.
And then Lions Steelers, which I thought was a risky pick, but from now on, I think I might just pick everything else that everybody else picks so I stay closer because I'm starting to fall back.
All right, let's go. Let's pick this week, I guess.
All right.
I haven't even looked at the
Buccaneers
games.
at Saints.
I'm gonna go with the Saints.
Second place?
I got to go with the Saints too. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm done going. I'm done being on the Bucks bandwagon.
Yeah, same. Last
All right.
place Bucks.
Saints. All right. Falcons at Panthers.
Panthers.
Wait, it's Falcons at Panthers?
Yeah.
Panthers play good against good teams. I feel like, and play bad, like really bad against bad teams.
What's the line in the game?
I have no idea.
I'll look it up.
What does it matter?
I'm curious what people are betting on it.
You wouldn't think the Falcons would lose 4 in a row, would you?
They won last week,
Yeah,
didn't they?
won
Did they?
recently.
Who did they play?
They ended up beating the Jets.
Yeah, that was the Jets they played last week.
Oh, yeah, barely. That's right.
The line is -2.5 for the Falcons. Road team.
They shouldn't be favored. It's tough, though.
Panthers are 5-3. Falcons are 4-3. I am going Panthers.
I am gonna go Falcons. Hesitantly going Falcons.
I'm going to take the Falcons, too. All right, Rams at Giants. Pretty easy. That
You know ESPN has the Giants favorited.
Yeah, no, they don't.
Yeah.
Win percentage. Giants is at 61.9.
But the Rams are getting 4.5. Oh, the Rams are 4.5-point favorites.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
But the
ESPN
win
is
probability
stupid.
has the Giants, yeah.
That doesn't make
61.9
sense.
to 37.8.
It doesn't make any sense.
I know.
They're the better team.
Picking the Rams.
I'm taking the Giants. I'm kidding. I'm taking the Rams. Fuck
Went
that.
on record. Yeah, Rams. Barn burner of a game. Ravens at Titans.
Titans.
But the question is about the Giants. When does McAdoo get fired?
You said he's not going to.
I don't think he is. He should be.
If he keeps
He lo-
suspending people because they keep acting out because of him,
He
then
lost the
should.
locker room. It's over. He and Reese have to go. They both need to go. So at the end of the year, they got to get fired. All All right, Ravens at Titans.
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 Imagine if we had to pick this game with the spread. It'd be so
Probably
much
be
harder.
easier.
Wait. Now I'm actually thinking the Ravens just won 40-0 against the Dolphins. When
Yeah.
we're all like, "Oh, the Dolphins are going to win." Are the Ravens good?
I don't
No.
think so. Plus, Flacco's hurt. I don't know if that makes him
Oh,
better.
that's right. Flacco's in.
that
probably
concussion
makes him
protocol.
better.
Yeah,
Might make
Ryan
him
Mallon's
better.
probably better.
Titans are at home, so
Titans are home.
just said that.
Oh, you said Ravens.
So who are you taking?
God, I'm going to go Titans.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Titans. Bengals at the Jaguars.
Jags, baby. Stay on the bandwagon.
The Jags are huge favorites in that game.
6
They should
points.
be.
It's almost a touchdown.
But it's not.
Technically, it is a touchdown.
True.
So Alex going Jags.
Not even close. Jags by 12.
Put that down. If
So
it's
that's
exactly
basically
12, he gets
Jags
10 points. But
by
if it's not, he
12.
loses 10 points.
Then no.
Who are you picking?
I'll go Jags.
Yeah, definitely Jags. All right, Broncos at Eagles.
Eagles.
I really want the Broncos to fucking win, but they're terrible. They're going to Brock Osweiler, for Christ's sake.
And watch Brock Osweiler actually do really well
Wouldn't
with them
surprise
again.
me.
He probably would for a game, but I'm still going Eagles.
I'm going to go Eagles, even though I would love to get this game wrong.
Yeah, I can't take the fucking Broncos. I'm gonna take the Eagles. All right, Colts at Texans. Battle of fucking backup quarterbacks.
I'm going Colts. I'm on the Jacoby Brissett bandwagon.
Brissett?
Wow, Brissett. Way more than Tom
The
Savage.
Colts and Texans
Tom
have
Savage
fucked
is
me all year.
terrible. I'm going
It's in
Colts.
It's in Texas.
Houston's 7-point favorites.
That line has to change. Does that mean if Deshaun Watson was playing, they'd be 30-point favorites? Because that's the disparity
Pretty
between
much.
him and Savage.
I'm going Colts.
I can't afford to lose a spot on a risky game, but I can. The Colts are bad too.
Tom Savage fumbles every game. He averages one fumble loss a game.
All right, I'm taking the Colts. Redskins
Who
at
are you taking?
Colts.
Seahawks.
I actually
Redskins.
agree with Alex. I think I'm taking the Redskins.
5-2 for the Seahawks is. I can't believe they're 5-2. They're not good.
But they did just put up 41 on the Texans' defense last week.
Texans defense is one of the
So-
worst in the NFL now.
All right, fucking Russell Wilson better not fuck me on this. I'm taking the Seahawks at home. And it's where I need that game to make up some ground. Cardinals at 49ers.
Oh. That game's terrible.
Yeah.
As hot as the 49ers were, those 5 games, they only lost by 3 or less. They have sucked now, so.
So it's Drew Stanton against...
I mean, I don't think you've been very good even if you've lost all game by 1 point. You still suck. You're 0-7. As hot as they were, losing 5 in a row.
Yeah, well, it was part of that was a joke, but you're not terrible when you just.
You lose. It doesn't matter.
Well, my team would look better if we lost by 1 than if we lost 30-0.
How would it look better? You're still 0-7.
Just as talking about if a team is good or not, you'd say,
Yeah, but you said as hot as they were.
well, that was the joke part.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go Cardinals.
Garoppolo's not playing, right?
Why shouldn't he? I mean, the Bills were dumb and left Kelvin Benjamin on the sidelines. Just fucking have him go in there and run straight in the end zone. Fucking having him out there would have been better than what they had.
I think I'm going to put my faith in Drew Stanton.
How long has Palmer been hurt?
I need an
Was it
official.
last week or 2 weeks
I need
ago?
an
2 weeks ago.
actual pick.
So what's his name do? What did Stanton do last week?
Make a pick.
No, we're going to check to see what Drew Stanton did last week.
Who are you picking?
I go last because I'm in last.
Well, they lost 33-0. So
Yeah, he threw 66 yards. So that he got...
Holy shit!
Palmer got hurt in that game. 66 yards and
Oh.
an interception.
And they did nothing at all because Peterson didn't do anything.
But no, ESPN says being in a
Stanton
Bruce...
went 5 for 14, 66.
Wouldn't this be the
One
game the
interception.
Niners can actually win?
Yeah.
This should be a game.
Or
that
the
they can
fucking
win.
is the Cardinals defense bad?
The 49ers offense is bad.
Is Garoppolo gonna play? What does it say?
Probably fucking.
Jacoby
Lazard.
Brissett got traded and then played 2 days later. Tell me fucking Jimmy Garoppolo can't learn the offense?
Well, they didn't start Brissett. They had to put him in because what's his name was terrible.
Yeah. So they fucking put
so
him in there.
Garoppolo will probably, if Bethard throws 2 interceptions, I'm sure he'll play.
Yeah, they have Garoppolo projected for 0.1 points because he's not starting.
So you're taking the Cardinals?
I'm taking the Cardinals.
All right, Cardinals.
I kind of want to switch to the Niners.
Chefs at Cowboys. Tough game to pick.
Chiefs.
If Ezekiel Elliott was out, it'd be Chiefs going away. Ezekiel Elliott's playing. It's Chiefs going away.
I'm going to pick the Chiefs because that's who I'm rooting for. Raiders at Dolphins. Another fucking shit game.
This screams Raiders winning easily because the Dolphins shit the bed last week. But the Raiders kind of suck.
I know, but the Dolphins have nobody left.
Is Matt Moore still starting?
I think.
He get hurt.
I think he's still starting. No, he's not.
Cutler's back.
No, I think they're both hurt, aren't they?
Cutler is back.
Wow.
Bum.
He's expected to start this week.
I mean, the Dolphins have looked, I don't know if they've looked good, but they've looked better than I thought they would be some games.
Derek Carr really hasn't been playing well.
They did just beat the Chiefs, though, last week. Or whenever they played them. Barely.
I'm going to go Raiders.
Raiders. And the Monday night game, Lions at Packers.
That would be a good game if Aaron Rodgers wasn't hurt.
Yeah, Packers would win that going away if he wasn't hurt.
Lions.
Oh, I just went through puberty.
Drop.
Lions.
So what did we pick? One game different?
You and I picked the Falcons while Alex took the Panthers.
And then I took the Seahawks. Well, you guys. The fucking Seattle better goddamn win. The Redskins are ass. Ass!
That's the only games that we have.
Ass!
Yep.
All right, let's.
2 games different this week.
I'm fucking going die hard for the Falcons. And
All right, I'm
Seahawks.
switching a pick. Put me as the Niners.
Instead of the Cardinals?
Yeah.
Wow.
We need the Cardinals to come up big.
Let's go Cardinals.
I actually kind of think the Niners will win.
I think they
But
will
they-
too.
they- 4 touchdowns.
But they looked so bad the last couple weeks.
Who? Both of them did.
Oh my god, that game does suck. We should both change them to Niners.
Wait, so who are we going with this week?
I don't know yet.
Oh yeah, I haven't even thought about that. I have to look at the
I've
players.
already
We-
picked Fournette, right?
Yeah. So have I.
I don't even know how.
Maybe I should
the
take
Bengals-
him then.
I don't know how the Bengals D is.
It's the Bengals, not very good.
Let's put it
Dallas
this way.
has the 5th worst defense for receivers.
Yeah.
Orleans or fucking Rams have the 2nd worst run defense. Should I put in Orleans Darkwa instead of Carlos Hyde, who Arizona actually has the 25th best or 25th worst?
25th best.
25th worst. Or it's they're one of the harder teams to run against. That's what I'm trying to say. Who did the best for the Jets? I'm going to pick them. Josh McGowan.
Who are the Jets playing?
That's cheating. They fucking.
Oh, yeah, they already
beat the
played.
Bills, you
Oh,
fuck.
Jesus.
Don't fall for that shit.
I almost did.
Oh, so you're picking McCown? All right, great.
Let me type that in. Is that McCown with 2 C's?
I don't even remember most of the people that I've picked.
I really can't remember I can't really think of who's going to be good right now. Man, you should go with Martavis Bryant again, since you went with Evan Engram. Week 1.
Let's see. Somebody talk.
Kind of want to go with Derek Carr, but it's risky. Don't write that down.
Derek Carr. That's with a C and 2 R's.
In Derek?
Yep.
I'm not actually going with Carr.
Oh, I just wrote down who I'm taking.
Oh, okay.
Seeing if any
can
of you
say it.
actually... I've already written it down to see if any of you go for the guy that I wanted.
Say it, then you automatically got him.
Todd Gurley against the Giants.
Giants' run defense isn't that bad, though.
But Todd Gurley's freaking amazing now, and they have the best offensive line in football.
All right, I'm going with Michael Thomas of the Saints.
Who?
Michael Thomas, their
Wide
leading receiver.
Never even heard of him.
Really?
He's
their
actually pretty
top-
good.
He hasn't had 100 yards yet, and Tampa Bay's pass defense is a fucking joke. They've given up the most.
Yeah, they're the worst for receivers.
I'm changing my pick to fucking Todd Gurley.
I already took Todd Gurley.
Oh.
Yep, Michael Thomas only has 2 touchdowns this season. That's why I've never heard of him.
He was good last year.
Was he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been in the league for a couple years. He's pretty good.
Was he, Matt? Was he?
You know
How
who's-
bad is Dallas's defense, actually?
Pretty terrible.
in my league?
All right,
Guess
put
who
me
the-
for Tyreek Hill.
Guess who the quarterback is projected for the most points? This might be in every league, but I'm looking at mine. It's probably a guy you wouldn't even guess 5 times.
Wait, which quarterback is projected for the most in the entire
my
league?
Yeah, out of everyone.
For this week.
Yeah,
But I have to look at the matchups again.
Matthew Stafford.
not in the top 5.
I'm just trying to think of people that I wouldn't guess. Fucking, was he a backup to start the year?
I'm giving you hints.
For quarterback?
Jay Cutler.
No, it's not really a matchup you would look at and go, yeah, that's definitely a good one.
Oh, so then
Then not Jared Goff.
don't tell me it's Dak.
It is.
Wow.
That has to change because they probably thought Zeke was out, so they'd throw more. He's going to throw like 3 interceptions.
He only had 5 points against fucking Washington.
Yeah, because Zeke had like 6,000 yards rushing.
I really wanted to pick Kirk Cousins against the Seahawks, but Seahawks defense is still playing well.
Oh, but they're ass, though, so why don't you...
They're
do
really
it?
not that good. Their offense is pretty shit.
I mean, of all the weeks to say it, the one they just put up 40-something, and they actually looked decent. Plus, they're at home, so...
Put me down for Tyreek Hill.
Who are you taking, Matt? Still Michael Thomas?
Yeah. I
Who
mean,
are
if
the
he
Saints
can't have a
playing?
big game against Tampa, then
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just not picking anymore. I'm just going to take the loss.
Take the L?
It's like I'm not going to fucking win it anyway.
What happens if
I'm
he has a
also
great week,
convinced
but one of our players is better week?
You never ran it by me that we can't pick the same player multiple times.
We said it after week 1.
Yeah, after week 1 we decided that.
Yeah, well, amongst yourselves, I guess, because I never heard that.
You were a part of that conversation?
You got rolled out 2/3.
We should also pick fucking head coach we think is going to use the most timeouts.
Isn't Andy Reid every week?
Doesn't he not take timeouts?
Oh, that's true.
He's bad clock management. All right, so that's all of our topics for the NFL. How far are we?
Masahiro Tanaka.
Under an hour?
Yeah, 41.
Fuck.
It's actually not terrible, though. 41 minutes.
I already did my spiel about the turtles.
We might have to go back to that spiel because I'm not okay
Well,
with this.
I didn't get a real reaction from you. Like, are you really angry? Cause
No, I am because
It doesn't make any sense.
I'm,
Don't you
I'm actually
agree with
really
me?
happy.
Agree with me that it would make no difference to the younger fans and would only anger the older fans.
because there's no rhyme or reason.
It's just like we're doing a reboot, so we're just gonna change some things for no reason. And it's not like in every episode of the cartoon or the movie, Leonardo was like, "Guys, I'm gonna go lead this. Let's go." It's like it's not like it was just always known that he was a leader, but he was never like a douche.
And it was in the theme song too, which
Who's
kind
the
of
new leader?
Raphael.
that was always my favorite because he's the cool one. And he's the guy. I forget if it was the first or the second movie that tried to take on the Foot like by himself.
first.
Maybe they just want to.
And
The
second.
first one with the karate, where the kid delivering pizzas.
That's the second one. That's Kino.
Yeah, where he went to take on the Foot.
Maybe
you know
they just wanna
was
keep
a-
it-
That was a nod to the hand from Marvel. I forget where I read that. but
Oh, really?
That's why they called him the Foot Clan.
Fucking hand. I think it's just they don't want to confuse small children between Power Rangers and
Doesn't matter.
Ninja Turtles. They want to keep the red the leader so everyone knows.
It's confused then. Yeah.
Red is always the leader.
I mean,
Wait. In Power Rangers?
yeah. I don't
The
know
Red
about.
Ranger was the
I don't
leader?
know after like I've only watched a few of them. I don't know if they changed it up. But in like the first one, the Red is the leader. He's always the leader.
Pretty sure.
Time Force leader. Did you ever watch Iron Fist?
Time for.
I did not watch Iron Fist.
Oh, fuck, guy.
Dude, Iron Fist ended up being like my favorite.
I told you it wasn't bad, even though it was criticized heavily.
Danny Rand is like my favorite
Fucking
character.
Finn Jones on Instagram all the time, fucking playing music. Fucking Instagram Live, never doing a Q&A, just fucking
Is he
shows
playing the
record.
music, or is
yeah,
the-
he's just fucking record player.
Oh, I think meant like he's playing guitar or some shit.
Fucking Finn Jones, a.k.a. Terrence.
Why was he in Connecticut?
I don't know, he's in
AKA
Kent.
Terrence?
That's his real name.
What?
What?
Terrence Jones.
Why did he change it to Finn?
This is probably another Terrence, and Finn's a cool name.
Is that his middle name?
No.
Wow.
We looking it up?
Yeah,
Yeah, don't
actually.
believe me, I just made that up. His name's Terrence.
Well,
yeah,
we need Stat Boy to correct it if it's wrong.
it's not really a
Music is
stat.
Yeah, born Terrence with one R.
Ooh, that's I didn't even realize.
Terence.
Yeah, that's
Fuck
bad.
you,
I
Terrence.
don't like
Terrence?
Fuck
Can you look up why he chose Finn?
I don't think there's a thing on why he chose that. I could tell you why fucking Michael Keaton chose Keaton.
Instead of what's his real name?
Michael Douglas.
Well, he couldn't do Michael Douglas.
Yeah, but I can tell you why he chose Keaton.
Why?
He saw a picture of Diane Keaton.
Really?
So
That's actually not even her real name, too.
So Terrence is really Terry, so he's Terry Jones. He had to change his name to avoid confusion with Terry Jones, a member of Monty Python.
Yeah, but his birth name is Terrence, right?
Yep.
Yeah, with one R.
Because nobody just born Terry. Like
probably
Stephen
is.
Lynch. Oh, you haven't listened to his new album. He talks about Larry Bird. He's like, Larry's got to stand for something. Could be Lorenzo. It's like, it's probably not Lorenzo.
Wait, Stephen Lynch has a new album?
The Lion that you never listened to.
Oh, I've
But
listened to it.
He's like, you don't just see a baby and go, fucking Larry. But Larry Bird's real name is just Larry. Doesn't stand for Lawrence or anything.
Hey, he was born a 30-year-old man.
What if his name was Lorenzo? Sad news out of Frenchlick, Indiana. Celtics great Lorenzo Bird died today. I love Stephen Lynch. I'm obsessed with the Special Olympics song. Why I never heard it is because the album I downloaded, it was like a hidden track because he obviously didn't want to publicize that, so I never had it. So the first time I heard it was in the car.
Weren't you in the car with me?
Yeah. Then we heard All About That Rice, the most racist song ever by fucking Rucka Rucka.
I'm pretty sure Tattoo is my favorite song on Lion.
You've listened to that?
Yeah.
Are those donuts old yet?
There's nothing in there.
You gonna eat that stapler?
You can't eat. You want to split it? All right. So what else can we talk about?
Tanaka and why we think he didn't opt out.
Yeah, because he was fucking doesn't want to risk it.
I'm happy he doesn't want to risk it.
We would have given him more money.
I don't know.
You
probably-
think
You don't think we would have? I think if he had opted out, the Yankees would have been like, deuces, boy.
I thought we would have
we
paid him.
needed to, we need to keep him.
We don't
He
have-
probably didn't want to risk it, so he's probably smart. That got us a whole 30 seconds. Thanks, Masahiro.
Well, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, he's $67 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when he blows out his UCL like March 15th, he's still getting paid.
It's true.
So it was probably smart. Plus, he doesn't want to leave, so he didn't want to risk the thought that the Yankees might just let him walk.
So let's
Very
talk about
smart.
what the Yankees should do this offseason.
Hire a manager.
Yeah.
So who do you want as the manager right now? Robbie Thompson?
There are no good choices.
I think we should either hire Thompson or whoever the AAA coach is.
I don't think they should do either.
What can we give up to get Buck Showalter?
Pitcher.
People joked about Showalter, but apparently Cashman does not like him.
Oh, wow.
They didn't like each other when he was there originally.
I'm pretty sure Cashman had, like, no power then.
What could we give up for
Nice
Joe
idea.
Madden?
Like something.
Can we trade Aaron Judge for Joe Madden? Think they would do that trade?
I'm pretty sure the Cubs probably... Well, they don't need him.
Who's
Do
your
they?
outfield? Instead of freaking, they can get rid of Dexter Fowler. Or not. Is it Fowler?
Nobody
No.
can get rid of Dexter Fowler. Fucking contract is awful. Dude is terrible.
It seems weird that, Cashman obviously knew that he was getting rid of Girardi. Like, he's had that plan in place, but he didn't have a...
What happens if we won the World Series? Has a manager ever gotten fired after winning the World Series?
I'm sure.
Like, it seems impossible. Like, they wanted to fire Tom Coughlin, and then they were like, oh, you won a Super Bowl. Here you go. You're awesome now. It would have been so bad if he'd won the World Series, and they would have been like, yeah, we're just not keeping you.
Technically, Girardi wasn't fired. He just wasn't
You know what they
retained.
would have done?
Yeah, he was
They would have offered him a 1-year deal with a stupid number, and he would have declined because it's insulting.
Yeah, and they would have...
And then they would have said, well, we tried to bring
Still
him
would have
back.
been on the Yankees, though. Everyone could see through that shit.
Yeah, but still, that's how they do it.
I'm
You know-
pretty sure that Cashman, while he knew that he was going to be getting rid of Girardi, he had to have had an idea of who he wanted for manager. You can't have a...
Raul
list-
Ibanez. And that idiot was like, nah, I'd rather be an assistant fucking stupid coach.
Maybe he doesn't want to be a manager. Maybe he doesn't want to do that.
See, you know that Hall of Fame voting is now open? Like, you can see who voted for who.
Oh, good.
So no more of that fucking... Who are the three idiots that didn't vote for Ken Griffey?
Yeah.
Now we might get a unanimous fucking election, finally. It's ridiculous.
Also, when do they come out with the awards?
Soon, I think.
Yeah.
Aaron Judge already won Rookie of the Year.
Did he?
It's got to be this week.
He did?
He did?
Pretty sure.
No, they didn't announce it. I would have gotten a notification.
Are you sure?
I mean, there's nobody else even close. I mean, Benintendi had a better year, but...
No, he
Wait,
just didn't.
I see what you did there.
Who said... I forgot who said that. Just any Red Sox fans?
Ramey
Fucking
sent us something.
morons.
Oh, maybe he won like some like sporting news like
Yeah,
Rookie
when is
of
the
Year.
MLB award?
Sporting News most boring rookie. Worst promo.
Worst promo.
He makes Roman look good, for
Aaron
Christ's sake.
Judge.
Hey, how do you feel? You just hit 14 home runs. Well, we didn't win today, so
Let's
I'm
give the
just upset
WWE
about
awards
that.
to the MLB players this year.
November 15th is
Biggest oh my god
MVP.
moment.
Biggest oh my god moment would be Aaron Judge coming back against Bohr. in the
Aaron Judge
home run
fucking
derby.
that's fucking Aaron Judge power slamming Ronald Torres through a table.
What would you say the biggest OMG moment of the MLB season was this year?
Biggest moment?
I don't consider that part of the season.
It still counts. It's either Gary Sanchez beating out Stanton in the home run derby, or
Gary Sanchez was way more impressive.
I would say the Yankees' 9-run comeback against the Orioles.
How about the fact that we came back from 0-2 down against a much better team?
That was expected. I mean,
we're not
We
just talking about
we
Yankees,
would've
we're talking
beat-
about MLB.
Nobody responded. We would have beaten the Dodgers. They were terrible in the World Series.
Their bullpen collapsed.
they would have destroyed us.
No, they wouldn't have. Their bullpen was their strength.
They
and
would have hit off
sucked.
us. It would have been. It would have been.
I don't
the same
think they
It would
thing.
have
would've.
been 13-12 games.
Yeah,
Our pitching,
which it already was.
No,
pretty much.
we would have beaten them.
The Astros have much better starting pitching than we do.
Our pitching was fucking great. We just couldn't win in
Severino would
Houston.
have pitched fine, and Tanaka would have pitched fine.
We would have beaten them. They
CeCe
were
probably would have
they
blown
were
up.
terrible.
By your standards, we should have beaten the Astros then because the Astros bullpen is trash.
I never said that. I said the fucking we would have beaten the Dodgers. We could if we could have won one game in Houston. We had 2 chances.
And we shit the bed.
The first 2 games we were so fucking close. The Dodgers bullpen sucked.
Well, the
and
first game wasn't that close. Bird did hit the home run in the 9th, but we
That's
we didn't score all
2-1, not that close.
But it was a misleading 2-1. It was
Okay, 2 runs. We still had a chance. Not like we
but
lost
got
6
shut down
nothing.
all game until the 9th.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
Best face has to be Aaron Judge.
Oh, he's the face of baseball now. I mean,
Yeah, Mike Trout might have something to say about that.
ooh, yeah, I'm going to go with Aaron Judge running away. He took Major League Baseball by storm this
It
year.
doesn't make him the face.
No, who was the best face this year?
I don't know what what do you
Like
mean?
best heel would probably be like Gurriel or Puig.
Oh, definitely Gurriel now.
But
Fucking
Judge is like a
beauty.
boring face.
Yeah, but he was like the most popular guy.
I don't know.
Trout was also hurt for a while.
I know, and he probably would have had better numbers.
Altuve had the best heel turn. I feel like he became more unlikable as the playoffs went on.
It's because people actually saw him, and he fucking bat flips all the time. He fucking cheers as he's sliding into home. Like, really fucking annoying.
Well, I mean, he is like 3 feet tall, so I mean, he's got to have a bigger-than-life personality to make up for his lack of height.
Yeah, don't fucking bat flip. At least he doesn't bat flip singles. Fucking Puig, what a tool that guy is.
Pretty sure Puig bat flipped like a sack fly, too.
Yeah, he's an idiot. I don't feel bad that his
Well, the single
home got burglarized during the game.
Did he really? I didn't hear about that. I think Puig. Well, he assumed the guy was going to score on the.
I know who
no
Daniel
RBI
Puig
single.
is.
Wait, what?
Fucking, we asked Mikey one time who Yasiel Puig was when he first came up. He goes, "Yeah, I know who Daniel Puig is, 'cause he has a friend named Daniel Puig."
And he goes, nah, I didn't mean that.
Daniel Pewter?
Wow. I miss Mikey, the fucking guy. Good thing he doesn't listen.
How do you know he doesn't listen?
It's Mikey. He fucking doesn't talk to us. Although he does love us. We just never hang out, ever. It's been like 3 years. Yeah, so that's about it.
So I'm looking at something on WrestleZone right now.
Who replaced... Remember AJ was supposed to have a match to be in the team? Now he has a match for the title. Who's in the match to be on the team? Is it Rusev and someone?
I don't know,
Wasn't it
actually.
supposed to be Rusev and Styles or something like that?
His Styles not going
It's
to
now-
lose the title match, and then
AJ has a
Fight
fucking...
for it?
Because I don't... And now he has a title match. I don't know if they took him out of the other match.
or they just put him in the 5-on-5.
Is the article you're reading about Joey Ryan and his penis?
Yes. Yes,
What
it
does it
is. Joey Ryan has posted the following on Twitter, noting that he and his penis, played by Oakland-based independent pro wrestling Shotzi Blackheart, won the Hood Slam Intergalactic Tag Team Championships last night.
Wait, so him and his penis won the titles?
Yeah, him and his
What
penis are not
gender
tag
is Joey's penis?
It does not say what gender his penis is.
That's just getting a little ridiculous with the fucking Hood Slam titles, these fucking whack-out promotions. Atomic Wrestling based out in Florida.
His penis.
What
Right
happens if-
then.
I bet he has a small dick.
Oh, definitely does.
Oh, he has to.
You could just tell he does. Think he fucks Gargano
Why would he?
and Candice LeRae? Because that was his partner.
Wait, what?
Candice LeRae was his partner.
Did you see JoJo had leaks?
Yeah, but they
No.
were covered.
No, there was one where you could sort of see some nip. And then Paige had more leaks where she was... Did you see the text messages between her and Woods?
No.
I have
No,
to
that
go
got
find that
leaked?
and read that.
Is it real?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
When is Paige going to come back?
Hopefully,
Del
never.
Rio said she's days away.
From divorcing him? Are they married or are they just dating still?
They're engaged at least.
I have to find the fucking page, fucking text. And nobody else talks.
Yeah, you're not gonna start a story.
Can't just
and
keep
you're
it dead air.
We're eagerly anticipating this.
This cocky teasing thing isn't going to work. I'm going to need to come over and blow a load on your face tonight, said Woods. She said, well, I'll tell you like I'm telling Tyler. You couple of horny plotters. I like build-up. So this is hot for me. So give me this, and I'll be letting you destroy. Fair trade? Smiley face? Even though I like the sound of a load on my face.
Paige said that?
Yeah. And then
Tyler isn't who? Breeze?
Tyler is fucking Tyler Klotz, fucking
Oh, that guy.
Maddox.
Oh.
Then she said,
say,
or
'cause
I
Woods
think
lived with
Woods
Breeze.
said, so am I, in different text messages. I may need to come over there tonight and fuck you. We can send him pics. Haha, I'm sure he'd actually like that.
Dude, Maddox sounds like a fucked up dude.
That was Woods.
I know, but he said Maddox would like getting pictures of Woods fucking his girl.
Probably would. That's what Paige said, haha, I'm sure he'd actually like that.
Yeah.
And then there was a picture of her ass and then a white guy.
Brad Maddox?
Probably. Because the chat says Woods. She had him in his phone as Woods. But none of these new leaks are like naked ones, really.
It's so fucking weird. What a weird relationship.
Why would she have him in his phone as Woods? His fucking name's Austin Watson.
Yeah.
But when you meet someone in the WWE, I'm sure you just get called fucking whatever their name.
I still have you in my phone as Flozell Adams douche nozzle.
But he's my homeboy.
What's that? Let's talk about how. What's the stupidest injury you've ever done to yourself? 'Cause remember when you were laying in bed and you dropped your flip phone on your face?
Yep.
I've done that multiple times.
See this mark right here on my face? I hit myself in the face turning over in bed. Like my thumb went like this, and when I woke up, I was like bleeding.
Wow. Cut yourself. What? Your nail was
Very.
long?
I don't know. It just fucking hit it really hard. So I was like, oh, what the fuck?
I actually have a more embarrassing injury that I've done than just a flip phone. I feel like
Worse
you two,
than that. Worse than
Were you
that.
did it involve jerking off?
It did not, but you two need to give me yours.
I
Was
mean,
that
I've
yours?
rolled.
I don't even have
I've
one.
rolled my ankle a million times just walking.
Yeah.
Busted my head open peeing.
What?
Yep.
What, you whipped your dick up and it hit you in the head?
Yeah, it's not that
Do you
big.
think this
trust
shirt
me.
is dry clean
You don't
only?
have one.
I think this shirt is pee proof or dry clean only. What do you mean by pee proof? Then Amir whips his dick out and pisses on it.
Yeah, so I busted my head open.
How?
peeing. So
At
I was
home?
Yeah, I was in my parents' house. They had like a, like you know how you have like a little rug in front of the toilet or
Yeah.
whatever.
Taco Bell.
It was wet because the dog had like pissed on it or something. So I'm standing
Still
there,
shouldn't be
like I'm
slippery.
standing there peeing. So I'm like finishing up. I like turn to like start zipping, slide, fall over, head first into the fucking like the top of the toilet, busted my head open.
Oh, I hit it on the toilet? Do you need stitches?
I did not, but you know, going to be like, I'll be right back. I'm going to take a piss and come back bleeding. And like, what the fuck did you do? I was stone cold sober.
I mean, I've hit myself in the face a million times doing stupid shit.
Yeah, no, I haven't done anything that was like memorable.
Rememberable?
Yeah.
One time I...
You misremembered?
For some reason, I was like cutting a Twinkie in half with scissors. Like
Why did you just pull a fucking Twinkie
I don't
apart?
know. And then I wanted to get the caramel off the blade, so I fucking used my thumb to get the caramel off the blade and slice my thumb open.
Wait.
Caramel
Caramel
on a
off the
Twinkie?
blade? What?
And no, did I say Twinkie?
Yeah.
Twix.
Okay, that makes me feel.
You could
better.
also just snap.
Yeah,
Twix.
I was like, oh, I want to be cool and like cut into like even pieces.
I just got really confused when you said the caramel on a Twinkie.
I
couldn't
still
even
have a
use a
scar
knife.
from at crate when like a vase dropped and I tried to catch it and then I ended up slicing my thumb open there. I've cut myself a million times with blades. Still have a scar
You
from
Mr. TA?
when I cut my finger in Utah trying to get on a boat.
Wait, what?
We were getting on the back onto the boat from like sitting in the river and I like sliced on a piece of jagged metal.
When did you go to Utah?
2000.
In the year 2000?
Yeah, in the year 2000.
Who goes to Utah?
Whitewater rafting.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's fucking fun. I almost drowned.
Wait.
Lois, this is not my Batman glass.
No, that's whoa.
Still.
You went whitewater rafting when you were 14.
Yeah, with my uncle, aunt, and cousin.
So your parents were trying to get you to die, basically. They were trying to get you to drown.
Whitewater rafting, you just sit on the raft and like a guide fucking brings you down. We weren't doing the paddling.
I can't picture you doing that.
I was 14. It was like a free trip, so I was like, all right.
I'm surprised you wanted to go.
And then they were like, yeah, you can go down the rapids, and this one was a small one, but they don't tell you to, like, hold your breath. So, you went under, and then I started fucking
Panicking?
drowning, and then I, like, jumped on my cousin and almost drowned him. He also knocked my glasses into the river, so I went for, like, a quarter of the trip with no glasses.
So you were blind.
Pretty much. It was a good time. That was the last time I had fun.
What about the hooker?
That was fun, but then it was just pure sadness afterwards.
What about Seventh Row Mania? I guess
That
same
was a
thing.
shitty card, too.
It really wasn't a shitty card.
It was a shitty card.
It was a shitty card.
Every match was fine. There was nothing amazing.
There was nothing amazing, and then there were some matches that were brutal.
There was 2 matches that didn't live up to any of the hype. Not that Cena Miz really had much hype.
What were the
besides
2
their
matches that
promos.
didn't?
The 4-way women's was terrible. It was just abrupt. Like
Yeah, and then
Bailey, like
Taker
they
and Roman was
deleted,
awful.
Deleted. They eliminated Nia Jax from a power bomb, and then Bailey won with an elbow drop.
None of the matches were that good.
Shane AJ was awesome.
It was decent.
Yeah.
Neville freaking Aries was awesome.
Yeah,
And look, now they both don't work for the company.
I don't think they're releasing Neville.
No, they're just going to let his contract run out. Like, fuck you.
I'm pretty sure he's got a while left, so he's screwed. And then there's that. So anybody else got anything else to talk about? We need to fucking get suggestions for topics. This is pathetic.
Just a slow news week.
I can't
Baseball's
believe
over.
the Astros won the World Series and Yu Darvish put up that much of a fucking clunker in Game 7.
Yeah,
I
he was
can't.
What
He
a
was
piece of
pretty
shit.
awful all year.
he was terrible.
What a piece of shit he was.
When Verlander didn't win, I thought that the Dodgers were definitely going to win. But Yu Darvish is fucking
George Springer, baby,
terrible.
UConn.
Darvish cost himself so much money.
That's why I thought Tanaka was going to opt out, because he was so good in the fucking playoffs.
And now that Darvish sucked so bad, he would have been getting the money that Darvish would have gotten.
Can't believe you went as Yuli Gurriel for Halloween.
I wish.
Who
He's
would-
got sweet hair.
You just walked around with you had a fucking wig on and your fucking hands on your eyes doing the slanty eye thing.
Wait, did you say Yu Darvish had a terrible season? He had a terrible postseason.
It wasn't
His ERA like 4 when he got traded or signed or whatever?
It
Traded?
wasn't great, but he wasn't terrible. I don't think
He had a losing record, but he had like a 3.7 or 3.8 ERA, and he struck out 200 people.
He had a what ERA?
Like a 3.7.
struck out
or
200
not that
people,
good.
not just batters.
But that's probably one of his worst seasons.
That's not a bad season though.
It's not good.
When
it's not
his-
worth signing him for a lot of money.
When his career ERA is like 3.5.
Even though he's the free agent next year, right?
He's a free agent now.
I got a thing on Facebook. When your battery percentage determines the next WWE champion. What's your battery percentage at right now, both of you?
68.
85.
68 would be AJ Styles. 85 would be John Cena.
Those are both like
Mine's at 86. Damn it, John Cena.
Oh, I thought it was like one number is different.
0 to 10 is fucking Nakamura. 10 to 20 is Bobby Roode. 20 to 40 is Sammy. 40 to 60 is Fat Ass. And then AJ and fucking...
No Roman Reigns?
Thankfully, no.
WWE champion.
Oh, my mistake. By the way, did you guys see the that they're dropping the Balor Bray Wyatt feud?
Oh, thank God.
They're also dropping Bray Wyatt with the whole Sister Abigail thing.
Oh, thank God. Can they just drop him from the company?
They're also
Said who?
going to have Balor beat Kane coming up.
They can't do that. Kane has to fight fucking Braun Strowman.
He's not anymore.
You can't just get thrown into a dump truck by him and not fight him.
Well,
Now
now
he's going after the Miz.
they're first building up Kane and the Bar against the Shield.
That's cool. That's what the fucking pay-per-view should have been.
Miz is
3
going
on
to lose
3.
the Intercontinental title
To Braun?
to Braun.
I wish.
That's what they're gearing up for. And Balor's going to have nothing. Nothing.
He'll probably face Brock and get
Miz
squashed
really needs to
eventually.
just fucking, go away.
The Miz is amazing.
His face is just so fucking annoying.
The Miz
That
is
haircut is
amazing.
awful. Why waste him on...
We can't discuss the Miz every single
Why
week.
waste Braun on the Miz? There's no
Why? He's
way,
gonna win the
shape, or
title.
form that Miz would ever even come close to beating somebody like Braun. Ridiculous.
Rey Mysterio was beating the Big Show.
Rey Mysterio has talent. The Miz
Why
has none.
why waste the Bar on the Shield?
That's a great fucking match. Are you kidding me?
Dean
Dumbest
Ambrose
thing
is
I've ever heard.
terrible.
Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins versus the Usos is going to be the match of the year.
Yeah, what if the Usos lose the tag team titles to Gable
I bet
and
you
Benjamin?
it's not. I bet
No
you
way.
one of the New Day matches ends up being better.
Ambrose and Rollins are a great fucking team against the Bar. If it was a Shield against the Bar and a third guy, any third guy, it'd be fucking great.
But if it was the Miz, you'd say, "What a waste."
Well, it is a waste. If you could put three guys
Kane
in there
is
who
not
can
better
Kane is
than
not better than
The
the
Miz.
Miz.
a big fucking monster, he probably still put on a better match than the fucking Miz.
He's like 90.
And he still
And he's
puts on a better
fat.
match. And his face isn't as stupid. Maybe the Miz should have a mask.
He did once.
At least get a goddamn haircut.
The Miz was the Calgary kid, and he had a mask when he lost his contract, and then he won a contract on the pole match against Eugene.
I can't believe you think the Miz and the Bar against the Shield would be worse than the Bar and Kane against the Shield.
I don't care how old Kane is. His look is still better than the fucking Miz. Miz would just run around
Yeah, but a look
and
doesn't
run
get him-
away.
No.
You don't want a fucking weak-ass
Yeah,
bitch
but Kane would
in a
get
match.
speared through the barricade and then lay there for
You
20
don't want
minutes.
a weak-ass bitch with a fucking bunch of monsters. Miz doesn't fit that.
Would you rather it be the entire Miztourage against the Shield?
I mean, Bo and Axel are better wrestlers. They deserve better.
Yeah, Curtis Axel's a better wrestler than Dean Ambrose. That doesn't do much.
Yeah, but he has no charisma.
Exactly. He has no
Fucking
personality.
Curtis Axel does actually have a personality. Bo doesn't have a personality.
Bo knows wrestling?
Bo sucks. Did you see the clip of them singing Oasis in England?
No.
Carl Anderson, fucking Gallows, Bo, and Elias were all singing Wonderwall. Carl Anderson dancing is the best fucking thing ever.
That's amazing.
I fucking love Elias.
Look up fucking
I want to
Jets
see
Dance
Elias
anything.
playing guitar and Aiden English singing. I would fucking cream my pants.
It's Rusev Day. How many days is Rusev Day going to be?
It's a whole year. Every day. For the entire year. For every year.
So every day. Look up on Twitter, hashtag
No.
Jets Dance to anything. You probably won't even find it funny, but fuck the Jets.
Yeah, fuck the Jets. Big Cass was at the game. Fucking tool.
Was he on crutches still?
No, sadly he's going to be back shortly after Mania.
That quickly? So they're going to pair him back up?
Shortly after Mania. That quickly?
Well, he tore his ACL like a week ago.
It was like 4 months ago.
I
was
wish
not
I,
for
right
I
after
wish,
SummerSlam.
I wish it was a week ago.
It was like right after SummerSlam, and Mania's 6 months away.
Hey, guy, what are you doing over there?
Jets dance to anything. Wow, they're just fucking pumping the crowd up.
Yeah, and they're all just dancing. It's funny. It's just a bunch. If you watch a bunch of them.
You could do that with any team.
Okay, I knew Matt wouldn't like it.
Oh, wow. You're right. Big Cass tore his ACL like 3 months ago already.
Yeah, it was right after SummerSlam.
Shit. It doesn't seem like that long ago.
And 6 months to Mania, so that's 9 months.
Yeah, usually 9 months is the 9 to 12. Unless you're Seth Rollins.
So I don't know why you think Mania is right around the
Can't
corner.
wait till he comes back and takes up another wasteful spot on Raw.
No, they'll probably have Big Cass and Enzo get back together
As heels.
as heels. And Big Cass will be the muscle to Enzo, and Big Cass won't get a push. It'll be like the Shawn Michaels Diesel angle.
They're going to be like, well, we tried it with both of them. It didn't work. And then they'll turn him face again in like
Yep.
2 months.
Wait, did you say Cass wouldn't get a push?
Yeah, until...
Diesel's the one who got the push.
Yeah, but not at first. He was the bodyguard for Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, I know, and Shawn Michaels went nowhere. And
Exactly, that's
fucking
what they're going to do with Enzo.
Diesel became champion.
Didn't they call Diesel Mr. WrestleMania?
No.
Because Shawn went nowhere?
I'm pretty sure they did.
Yeah, Shawn ended up never having a WrestleMania match.
Mr. In Your House 7.
I wonder if he was on that one.
Mr. In Your House. Who can look it up first?
I told you Diesel main evented like 6 of those in a row. Good friends, better enemies. That I think is actually Shawn Michaels and Diesel. Yeah.
Yeah, Shawn Michaels defeated Diesel. with
We
Jose
looked this up
Lothario.
last week, too.
No holds barred match.
Were they faces or heels? Or were they friends or enemies?
They were enemies.
Good friends, better enemies. Of course they weren't fucking friends.
I don't know. They could have been friends that they were made fight.
You know what's kind of fucked up?
They had 3 dark matches after
The show.
They did
Savio Vega defeated Stone Cold
They did
Steve
that a
Austin.
lot.
Hunter Hearst Helmsley defeated Mark Marrow, and The Undertaker defeated Mankind. The Undertaker defeating Mankind's a better match than Shawn Michaels versus Diesel.
They went 17
Were
minutes.
any of those guys on the actual card?
No.
Wow.
This was the card. So the match that was on the free-for-all was Mark Marrow defeating the 1-2-3 Kid by DQ.
So Mark Marrow double booked.
The Owen Hart and the British Bulldog defeated Ahmed Johnson and
The
Jake
Owen
Roberts.
Hart?
Yeah, I said the Owen Hart. Owen Hart and the British Bulldog defeated Ahmed Johnson and Jake Roberts. That's a fucked up tag team. The Ultimate Warrior won the Intercontinental title.
No, he did not.
Oh, he won by countout. He defeated Goldust with Bodyguard and Marlena. Who the hell is the Bodyguard?
Does it have a link?
It was Mantor. Wow.
As Mantor?
No, he was
Kidding.
just Bodyguard.
As Bodyguard.
Wow, Vader and Razor Ramon almost went 15 minutes.
Jesus Christ. Vader defeated Razor Ramon. The Body Donnas defeated the Godwins in 7 minutes. This is a terrible pay-per-view. Then the
Most
main
of the
event.
In Your House were.
Then the main event. Shawn Michaels defeating Diesel.
How long was that?
That was 17 minutes and 53 seconds. Then you had the dark matches. Savio defeating Stone Cold Steve Austin. Was even Stone Cold Steve Austin at that point?
This is 96. He might have just started that. I don't know.
So Savio really got a huge win right there.
In almost 11 minutes. Then Hunter Hearst Helmsley defeated Mark Merrow in 14 minutes.
H.H. Hand?
Then The Undertaker defeating Mankind in 13 and a half.
Why have those matches?
I don't understand.
After.
For the crowd.
Well, now you see In Your House 8, Beware of Dog.
They had to do that twice.
Yeah, it was the power outage
They
one.
lost power.
Oh, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 dark matches.
Apparently the first main event was better than the redo they did.
Was it the same match?
Yeah. Fucking
There was a casket match between Goldust and The Undertaker
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Mankind was in that.
in an 8-minute match. Wow.
Wait, who was in it?
Undertaker and Goldust.
You notice how the dark matches are spread throughout the entire show? Fucking weird.
Oh, the next one after that in July of 96, In Your House 9 International Incident took place in British Columbia. Ready for this amazing card? Free-for-all match was Justin Hawk Bradshaw defeating Savio Vega.
This is when Warrior got fired. He was supposed to be in the main event.
Savio owns dark matches.
The Body Donnas defeating the Smoking Guns. Mankind defeated Henry O. Godwin.
What a match.
Stone Cold Steve Austin defeated Mark Merrow. The Undertaker defeated Goldust by DQ. And then Camp Cornette, the British Bulldog Owen Hart and Vader, defeated the People's Posse, Ahmed Johnson, Shawn Michaels, and Psycho Sid.
Supposed to be Warrior
That's terrible.
Against who?
instead of Sid.
Oh.
That's terrible.
I don't think even Warrior would have made that better. It's pretty bad.
Vader pinned Shawn Michaels.
The following month, we had 3 dark matches at the beginning of the
Vader
show.
dead yet?
No.
No, he's still...
Technically, the following month was SummerSlam.
The following month, Jake Roberts
SummerSlam?
defeated... No, this was...
The following In Your House, you mean?
The following In Your House, sorry. In Your House 10, Mind Games. Jake Roberts defeated Hunter Hearst Helmsley in a dark match.
This might be the best match in the entire In Your House. Is this main event?
Farouk
Every
defeated
In
Mark
Your House.
Merrow. Psycho Sid defeated Vader. The free-for-all was Savio Vega defeating Marty Jannetty.
Going on to...
Savio Vega defeating Justin Hawk Bradshaw in a Caribbean strap match.
Yeah.
So did he just stay out at the ring, or did he like
Wait, what
leave?
is the free-for-all?
It was the
Pre-show.
show that was on. I think it was used to
why
be like
was-
the TV
it was a
Guide
half
channel.
an
or
hour.
Why
something.
was
half
that
an
in like
hour.
the middle of the card? The
The first 3
dark
matches were dark
Oh
matches.
my god.
Then you have Jose Lothario defeated Jim Cornette in 56 seconds.
Yeah.
Wow. Owen Hart and the British Bulldog defeating the Smoking Guns
The
for the
Owen Hart?
titles. Mark Henry defeated Jerry Lawler by submission. What? When did Mark Henry have a submission move?
Probably choked him out.
The Undertaker defeated Goldust
Or
in a
bear
final
hug.
curtain match. What's a final curtain match?
It was probably fucking... I don't know, to be honest. Maybe a casket match?
It doesn't even
They
say.
already
Like, it
did
just
that.
takes you to like the list of professional wrestling match types.
I think it
I
just,
could put it on.
Do it. I dare
Final
you.
curtain match. I feel like it's just
just a
like
name
their
for
final...
Goldust.
No.
Then the main
yeah,
event.
final curtain.
No, I feel like it was like just their last match.
Yeah, it was just a thing Goldust probably said. Because final curtain, like acting, like it's the final
You
curtain.
have to have a reason.
Yeah, the match that ends it all.
Oh, it was a backbreaker. In
That
his
was- that-
debut,
No, that was his finishing move.
in
but,
his
like,
debut, Mark Henry forced Jerry Lawler to submit to a backbreaker, after which he was
Oh.
attacked by Marty Jannetty, Leif Cassidy, and Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
What a
What?
fucking
The new
trio!
rockers. The new rockers.
And Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Hunter's hand.
What a fucking trio.
Alright, what was the main event? Or keep going.
Oh, wait, during the Caribbean strap match, 2 wrestlers from the local Extreme Championship Wrestling promotion, Tommy Dreamer and the Sandman, were shown at ringside getting involved in the match before being thrown out of the arena. This marked the beginning of the working relationship between the WWF and ECW.
Yep.
The main event was 26 minutes, 25 seconds for the World Heavyweight Championship. Ended in DQ when Vader came out to
Mick
interrupt
Foley's best match.
Shawn Michaels and Mankind.
Wow. What was this? In Your House 10?
Yeah, Mind Games.
Oh.
In Your House 11, Buried Alive.
What year was that?
96.
That's when the ECW thing started?
Like, I feel like there's no rhyme or reason to how they did these pay-per-views. So, Shawn Michaels was fighting Mankind. The match ended in DQ. Mankind didn't get a rematch because
Probably
then
did on Raw.
the following month, The Undertaker was facing Mankind in a Buried Alive match.
There's 4 Raws in between.
Shawn
You
Michaels,
don't know
the
what
champion,
happened?
was in the dark match.
Yeah, Shawn Michaels defeating Goldust. in almost one of the longest matches timeout.
Wait, what is that fucking free-for-all match that lasted 20 minutes?
The Stalker defeated Justin Bradshaw in a 20-minute free-for-all match.
Who's the stalker?
Barry Windham.
Barry Windham. Wow.
Then Stone Cold Steve Austin defeating Hunter Hearst Helmsley in 15 and a half minutes. Jesus Christ. The dark matches were better than the actual card.
Buried Alive match was cool.
Oh, the Godwins defeated the New Rockers. Leaf Cassidy, wasn't that fucking Al Snow?
Al
Yeah.
Snow.
Jesus Christ.
Leaf Cassidy. What a terrible name.
It was like David Cassidy and Leif Garrett from the fucking 70s.
Wow.
Wait, Rocky Maivia was on the free-for-all the following month. In Your House 12, It's Time, had a dark match of Brackus defeating Dr. X.
Brackus.
Then the free-for-all was Rocky Maivia defeating Salvatore Sincere by disqualification.
Love that guy.
Flash Funk defeating Leaf Cassidy.
What a match.
Owen Hart and the British Bulldog defeating Diesel and Razor Ramon. Oh, look at that.
Oh,
They were the outsiders before they were the outsiders.
Mankind got his fucking revenge against Shawn Michaels, or he got a match against Shawn Michaels in the dark match. Under 7 minutes in the main event. What a waste.
Unreal.
What a shit pay-per-view. Undertaker defeated the Executioner. Armageddon rules.
Oh, I'm sorry. The Diesel and Razor Ramon was not Diesel and Razor Ramon.
Yeah, those are the fake ones.
That was the fake Diesel and fake Razor Ramon. Because I was like, they were already in WCW at that point. I forgot that Kane was the fake Diesel.
Wow.
Yeah.
And who the hell was the fake Razor Ramon?
Scott Norton.
Rich Boger.
Did he do everything else other than that?
Wasn't it Scott Norton?
Yeah, no. Scott Norton's fat.
Scott Norton, really?
Oh, I thought it was.
Google what Scott Norton looks like.
He's fat. Then you had that sweet Final Four one. Bret Hart defeated Stone Cold, Steve Austin, Vader, and The Undertaker in a Four Corners elimination match.
That was actually a really good match, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Scott Norton was in the NWO.
Revenge of the Taker was in Your House 14. Wow, that event took place at the Rochester Community War Memorial with an attendance of 6,400.
You see the last two fucking... What kind of asshole doesn't know the times of the last two dark matches?
Rick Bogner looks exactly
Main
like
event
Razor
dark
Ramon.
match. Triple H versus Goldust. Awful. Jesse James defeated Rockabilly in 6 minutes and 46 seconds.
One of
Jesus
Rick
Christ.
Bogner's names, professional wrestling names, is T-Do.
What?
T-I, first name, last name, D-O.
Tito.
Don't worry, at the next In Your House, Rockabilly got his revenge on Jesse James on the free-for-all in 3.5 minutes. Do these pay-per-views last an hour? I don't understand how these lasted.
I don't know. They must have been fucking...
Like 3.5 minutes, 10 minutes, 8 minutes, 13 minutes, 13 minutes, 20 minutes. That's the pay-per-view.
There's no way that's 3 hours. They must have done a lot of segments.
Like, I wonder how long the In Your Houses used to be.
Probably 2 hours.
You can check.
Jesus Christ, like, there's no way these things lasted.
Like me in bed?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see what the very last In Your House ever was.
They went through, like, 2000. Like, fucking... The one where Kane fought The Undertaker in an Inferno match, I think, was In Your House. I need fucking money. Fucking Johnny Kelleher won't respond to my goddamn fucking messages.
Who's Johnny Kelleher?
This fucking guy who owns a store that'll buy shit, but he won't fucking answer me.
All right, let's do some trivia. Wrestling trivia pulled up.
He's trying to find the last In Your House.
It's still loading, so while that's loading, go for it.
1995, the year in review. I just clicked a random year. Question 1. Do you want me to give you the 4 options, or do you want to try to guess first?
Just give us the question first.
Diesel won the heavyweight title towards the end of 94. His first major title defense came at
Sid.
the end of 95 Royal Rumble. Who did he defend the title
End
against?
of 95?
At the end of 95 Royal Rumble. Who did he defend the title against?
Bret Hart.
Bret Hart.
All right. Let's see. Well, it'll tell me all at the end, but that is one of the answers. Who won the Royal Rumble of 95?
Shawn Michaels.
Hey, Shawn Michaels.
I'm not.
That's
not
the
me
one
trying
who
to.
eliminated the British Bulldog?
Yeah, the shortest Rumble in history.
Shawn Michaels went on to the 95 WrestleMania as the challenger of Diesel's belt. Was this the last match of the night?
Nope.
No, that was Lawrence Taylor.
Yeah.
The first ever In Your House pay-per-view was held on Mother's Day of 95. What was the first match of that event?
Oh, I don't fucking know that one.
I'll give you the choices.
Could have told you.
choices,
I
give me
could
the
tell you the
choices.
main event.
Give me the
All right.
choices.
Yokozuna and Owen Hart versus Smoking Guns.
That sounds like it could be it.
Bret Hart and Jerry Lawler.
No,
Bret Hart and Hakushi.
that's it.
And Jeff Jarrett and Razor Ramon.
It's got to be Bret Hart and Hakushi.
I think it's because
Pretty sure I've
he
heard
fought
that
Jerry
before.
Lawler in one of the matches after that.
Bret Hart got his revenge against Jerry Lawler in the 95 King of the Ring. What kind of match was this?
Kiss my foot match.
95 SummerSlam had Razor Ramon and Shawn Michaels wrestling in a ladder match. Who was Shawn Michaels originally supposed to wrestle that night?
What? I know they were told like an hour before the match that they couldn't hit each other in the face with the ladder. So they were like, "What the fuck? Who was he originally supposed to face?" That's like
Who are the choices?
Mabel, Jeff Jarrett, Sid, Kama.
I'm gonna go with Kama.
I'm gonna go with Mabel.
All right, I'm going to click Kama and see at the end. The September edition of In Your House had a tag team match as the main event. It had Diesel and Shawn Michaels taking on Yokozuna and Owen Hart. Which belt was on the line?
All three of
All
them.
three of them.
In Your House, hour and 40 minutes. The one I clicked on.
So yeah, they're like a 2-hour show.
They must have been like
$9 to
It was
$15.
8
supposed
to
to be
9:40.
less than a pay-per-view. All right. This one is... There's two right-in answers. In the October edition of In Your House had Diesel defending the heavyweight title against British Bulldog. Who won the match?
British Bulldog.
I think he won by DQ.
Hint.
Yeah, DQ.
It says hint, British Bulldog or Diesel.
Yeah, yeah.
Who do you think who was?
British Bulldog.
He won. He didn't win the title. He won by DQ.
All right. In 95 Survivor Series,
Diesel probably won by DQ.
the 95 Survivor Series was main evented by Diesel and Bret Hart wrestling in a no-holds-barred match. Who won the match?
Bret Hart with a small package.
The last pay-per-view of the year was another edition of In Your House. Triple H and Henry Godwinn wrestled in a hog pen match that night. Who was the special guest referee?
Hillbilly Jim.
Yeah.
All right, let's see how we did.
The only one that was sort of hard was who was Shawn Michaels supposed to face. Like, I don't
The Bret
fucking-
Hart Hakushi one too.
I'm
But
pretty
it's
sure.
got to be Bret Hart
Ooh,
Hakushi.
wait, who did you say he was supposed to wrestle?
Mabel.
Mabel.
Ooh, it was Sid. Correct answer was Sid. Everything else? Ooh. What was this? Survivor Series main event, Bret Hart and Diesel. Who won the no-holds-barred match? Your answer was Bret Hart. Correct answer was Bret. Okay. So we
On the
got
phone
one wrong.
again.
We got one wrong.
That was also a stupid question because you wouldn't have known that unless you were fucking like watching Superstars. I wonder what happened to Sid.
You want to do 96 in review now?
No.
Yes.
We need to go earlier because I can get all of those.
No, we were talking about In Your House matches. Let's keep it up. You were talking about you were trying to find the last one. Did you find it?
It wouldn't load.
What do you mean it wouldn't load?
If I got the page cannot be displayed.
All right. 96 year in review. Who did Ahmed Johnson face at the Royal Rumble of 96?
That's such a stupid fucking question.
What are the choices?
Pretty sure you'll know once you get the choices. Vader, Goldust, Jeff Jarrett, Farouk.
Jarrett.
Probably Goldust.
I was going to guess Goldust.
Didn't they have that feud where he kissed him?
I'm
Yeah.
saying I'm guessing Jarrett.
1999 was the last In Your House. April.
Who won the Royal Rumble?
96.
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels.
Going away, Shawn Michaels. Wasn't that where he eliminated what's his name?
Backlash In Your House. April
Hey,
1999.
he eliminated what's his name?
Diesel.
Stone Cold versus The Rock. No holds barred match was the last In Your House match.
What kind of match did Razor Ramon and 123 Kid have in the In Your House February
Put
96?
a fucking like diaper match. Loser has to put a diaper on.
Seriously?
Yeah.
What do you think it was?
I'm going to defer to Matt on that one.
Crybaby match?
Yeah, that one.
Street fight, no holds
Crybaby.
barred, career ending.
No holds barn? Is that like in a
Barred, I
fucking
said.
red barn or something?
Gotta love the no barn match.
I'm surprised they haven't done that with Hillbilly Jim.
No one can hold on to this barn.
Who did Shawn Michaels have a match with in February's In Your House?
Of 96?
Yeah.
February of 96? We probably talked about
What are
it.
the choices?
Owen Hart, British Bulldog, Jeff Jarrett, Vader.
Jeff Jarrett.
I'm going to go Owen Hart.
I would have guessed Vader.
Wait.
Because we didn't have a
96?
number one contender match?
Oh, I think it was Owen Hart where he kicked him in the head and they did the fake concussion again. So I'm going to go Owen Hart.
And you said Owen Hart?
Yep.
Okay. Who did Mankind face in his WWF debut the night after the 12th WrestleMania? I don't know why they worded it that
Faced
way.
someone. I thought he attacked.
I thought he
The Undertaker.
attacked somebody.
Thought he
Says who
attacked
did
The Undertaker.
Mankind face in the WWF debut in his WWF debut after WrestleMania 12?
No idea.
Aldo Montoya, Bob Holly, Stone Cold, Road Dogg.
I'm gonna go Aldo Montoya because Road Dogg was not Road Dogg yet.
Yeah, we'll just say fucking Aldo Montoya, who I believe was fucking
That was
just
just
incredible.
That's incredible.
Paul Bearer turned on The Undertaker at SummerSlam 96. True or false?
True.
True.
Oh, accidentally clicked false.
Wow.
All right. Sid and Shawn Michaels wrestled for the WWF Championship title at Survivor Series. It actually says at the Survivor Series. What weapon did Sid use to assist him in winning the belt?
Wasn't it Jose Lothario's leg?
I wasn't listening. What are you talking about?
Sid and Michaels wrestled for the WWF Championship at Survivor Series. What weapon did Sid
Series,
use?
he used the camera. At In Your House, he used fucking Mad Dog Vachon's leg.
I thought it was a leg then.
Shawn
so.
Michaels was
It was a
scheduled-
clean victory chair, video camera, ring bell.
Video
Sid,
camera.
fucking camera.
I know you did. I was
Shawn
giving it
Michaels
to
was
him.
scheduled to face Sid at SummerSlam, but was replaced by Razor Ramon at the request of President Gorilla Monsoon, with Ramon challenging for the Intercontinental title. As Sid was seen watching backstage, it doesn't tell you why he fucking...
That made it sound like it was a
He
storyline.
must have got hurt.
Which one of these
Loser.
special attraction matches was not on the pay-per-view in 96?
Not
Which
on-
pay-per-view?
on any
And-
pay-per-view?
on a pay-per-view. Boiler Room, cage match, strap match, ladder match.
This is 96?
Yeah.
I don't think there was a ladder match in 96. Strap
What?
match, we talked about the fucking Caribbean strap match.
Was that
Boiler
96?
Room. I'm gonna go
I think it's ladder.
Boiler Room.
No, fucking Mankind, that's when he turned on fucking Paul Bearer turned on him.
Was that right away though?
In 96. They had the Boiler Room match. I think it's ladder.
I'll defer to Matt. Go
I
ladder.
guarantee you it's not Boiler Room.
I thought the strap match was later. Oh wait, no, you did say it was 96 with ECW.
Fucking-
Which one of these guys did Bret Hart not defend his title against? Could be it.
In 96?
Yeah. I mean, you can't even guess because there's a million people he didn't give the title against you out of these. Undertaker, Vader, Diesel, Shawn Michaels.
96, he faced Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, WrestleMania 12.
He only was
Who
champion
didn't he?
for the beginning of the year.
Yeah, who didn't he? Undertaker, Vader, Diesel, Shawn Michaels.
He fought Undertaker at the Royal Rumble. Fought Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania. So there's Diesel.
And Vader.
I want to say that one's tough.
I don't remember him facing Diesel.
I don't
in
remember him
96.
facing Diesel. This was when he had the title because he lost.
He
the
lost it in
title.
Survivor Series 95. So Diesel probably would have gotten a rematch earlier. So I'm going to say Diesel.
I will go with Vader.
All right. Last question. Who held the WWF Heavyweight title the longest in 96?
Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels.
All right, let's see how we
Held
did.
it from WrestleMania to Survivor Series.
Ahmed Johnson did not face Goldust. He faced Jeff Jarrett.
What a terrible match.
I got that one right.
And it wasn't Aldo Montoya. It was Bob Holly.
Oh, poor Bob Holly.
And the correct answer was Vader, not Diesel. So you got that right.
So he didn't face... He faced Diesel?
He faced Diesel.
Yeah.
Bullshit. I don't think that's true at all.
You can look it up, I guess.
Definitely not on a pay-per-view.
You want to do WWF 91? You
Hold
said you
on.
wanted to go earlier.
I would own the 90s.
So at
Early
Royal Rumble
90s.
96. Hold on. Who was the champ?
Bret Hart.
And he won by DQ against The Undertaker. The next pay-per-view, In Your House 6, Bret Hart defeated Diesel in a steel cage match.
Oh, that one where they fucking... Bret Hart wouldn't let them fucking, like... He wouldn't let himself get jackknifed.
Yep.
What a fucking jackass.
Wow. Doesn't he realize if he got jackknifed and kicked out, he'd look better?
He wasn't supposed to kick out.
Oh.
What year are we doing?
Started fucking like in 1989.
91. There was 97, but Matt won, and
Only
8,
four,
but Matt wanted to
only
go earlier.
4 pay-per-views and 5 pay-per-views in 91.
Should be an easy.
I'm sure there'll be questions about, like,
What happened on
Yeah.
WWF Superstars?
pretty much. On January 19th, 1991, WWF presented its annual Royal Rumble event, which as usual had some undercard matches.
It's fucking undercard. matches.
One
Nobody
bout
knows.
featured the Big Boss Man against the Barbarian in a continuation of the Boss Man Bobby Heenan feud. How did Heenan ignite this war?
What?
How did Heenan ignite this war? He was a fucking making fun of cops.
What are the choices?
Yeah.
Heenan referred to the boss man as Barney Fife. Heenan claimed the boss man had taken bribes. Heenan continually made jokes about the boss man's mother. Heenan claimed the boss man had an illegitimate child.
I'm going to go with taking bribes.
That sounds like it, but it can't be his mother. Maybe it is. It's one of those two. Bribes or his mom.
Which one are you going with?
Doesn't matter. You have to pick one of them.
I know, I'm picking the one he said, but if
It
you...
sounds like bribes. I feel like it would have been like you were beating up inmates. Maybe bribes. I'll go bribes.
Who's
Probably-
Barney
it's prob-
Fife?
Probably his mother. Probably a fucking cop.
All right. A tradition at the Royal Rumble is that one wrestler usually puts on a gutsy performance in terms of longevity. Which entrant lasted the longest in 91?
Ted DiBiase, Rick Martel, probably one of those two.
I'm going to say Rick Martel.
Bret Hart, Rick Martel, Bulldog, Valentine.
Rick Martel.
Could be Valentine,
I
but...
think it's Valentine. I think Rick Martel was earlier than that. I'm going to say Valentine.
I'm going Rick Martel.
All right, I'm clicking Rick Martel, but we'll see. There is always a first time for everything, and at the 91 Royal Rumble was the first time that an entrant had completely no-showed for slotted time spot. Which wrestler was absent from the match?
In 91?
What does it even mean?
He
Who
didn't show up. I remember Bash and Booger did that, but that was later. I have no idea.
Why did he not show up?
'Cause he's fat and nobody cared. I don't know.
What are the choices?
Dino Bravo, The Earthquake, Randy Savage, Mr. Perfect.
I have absolutely no fucking idea.
I would guess Dino Bravo, but
Dino Bravo, Earthquake, fucking Savage.
Savage
I
and
don't-
Perfect.
Pretty sure Savage was in. This is 91.
Yeah.
Savage was definitely in it. Mr. Perfect got eliminated last. So I'm going to say Dino Bravo.
Wasn't Earthquake one of the last people in it?
I'm going to go Dino Bravo.
All right. In early 91, Virgil, the longtime bodyguard for Ted DiBiase, declared independence from his abusive employer. Which veteran star lost to Virgil in a televised bout, giving him one of his first major wins?
It wasn't Ted DiBiase?
Nope. He had to build him up to face Ted.
Somebody not that good. Let's get
What are
some
the
choices.
choices?
It's like a
I
fucking
just wanna
entire
see
roster.
if you guys can guess first. All right. The Barbarian, Haku, the Warlord, Earthquake.
I'm going to go the Warlord.
That's who I would have
That
guessed.
sounds right.
On March 24th, 91, WrestleMania took place with very first match of the night being Haku and the Barbarian against the Rockers. Which star did not wrestle on this card, but instead was a color commentator for this opening contest?
Roddy Piper?
I'm going to go Roddy Piper.
Bossman, Piper, Duggan, Beefcake.
Piper.
Yeah. Pretty sure he was a commentator for like the Virgil match too.
In another tag team match at WrestleMania, the Legion of Doom, Animal and Hawk, annihilated Paul Roma and Hercules Hernandez, a.k.a. Power and Glory, in just 59 seconds. This match was purposely kept short. Why?
What a stupid fucking question.
Because it's challenging.
Because
I
I
don't even
think
understand.
they wanted to bury Paul Roma.
Paul Roma had been injured. Vince McMahon is mad at Hercules Hernandez. The card was running short on time. Hawk had a case of the flu.
I'm going to go with Hawk had a case of the flu.
I feel like it could have been like the card was too long.
I'm going to say...
What was the Paul Roma one? He was injured?
Yeah, I'm going to say Vince was mad at Hercules.
I don't think he was mad at Hercules. Paul Roma was the douche nozzle. I'm going to say it was the card was running long.
Why was Paul Roma a douche nozzle?
He was a total asshole. Was like way more confident in himself than he should have been. He said he's like the fucking greatest wrestler ever. He was also in the worst member of the Horsemen ever.
He was in the Horseman?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
You're going with Hawk had a flu?
Shit
Yeah, I'm
awful
going with Hawk
versions.
had the flu.
All right. This is a hard one. That's what it starts with.
That's what she said.
The main event of WrestleMania saw Hulk Hogan win his third WWF Heavyweight title, defeating Sergeant Slaughter. If you pay careful attention to this match, you see Hogan doing something. What is it?
Blading?
That's one of the answers.
Yeah.
He did bleed.
He was bleeding.
What are the other
Hogan
choices?
whispers some instructions to Slaughter, gives a fan the middle finger, waves to his family in the crowd. Hogan cuts his forehead so he can bleed.
Yeah,
Bleeds.
definitely not waving or giving the finger. Hi, I'm in a big match, but hey, Nick.
On April 27, 91, edition of Saturday Night's Main Event,
Oh, Christ.
saw the newly crowned WWF Tag Team Champions, the Nasty Boys, defend their belts. Who were their opponents? Any guesses before the
Jesus
the
Christ.
choices?
I thought it was going to be pay-per-views only.
Jesus Christ.
No idea.
I'm gonna
1991 Saturday Night's Main Event in April. It's probably a fucking face tag team that's not that good. The Rockers?
Who do you guess? Before I give you the choices.
Heart Foundation.
Heart Foundation, Rockers, Bushwhackers, Legion of Doom.
Oh, Bushwhackers.
That seems like the obvious choice.
All right.
Yeah.
The popular Tugboat completed a heel turn by betraying the Bushwhackers in a 6-man tag team match. Tugboat quickly took on manager Jimmy Hart and formed a tag team with Earthquake. What was his new name?
Typhoon.
Yeah, that's easy. In spring of 91, Bobby the Brain Heenan retired from managing
The Coach.
and sold the contract of reigning WWF Intercontinental Champion Mr. Perfect to a newcomer called The Coach.
Yep.
That's not the question.
Oh.
What veteran portrayed the character of The Coach during spring and summer of
Give me
91?
the names. I think I'll remember. Ray something, maybe?
It was the Golden Greek. I just don't remember what his actual name is.
Gary Hart, Paul Jones, John Tolis, Bruce Pritchard.
It's got to be John
John
Tolis
Tolis.
because it sounds Greek.
Yeah.
In August of 91, weekly vignettes began to air with Bobby Heenan holding a video-distorted title belt,
It was the WCW title.
which he claimed belonged to the Real World's champ. Of course, this was meant to hype the debut of Ric Flair. Why was he called the Real World's champ?
Because he was the fucking NWA or WCW champion, whatever the fuck they were at the time.
Yeah.
He had left WCW with the title. All of these. Wow, why would we put all of these second? Many felt he was better than Hogan to create instant heat.
Obviously to create instant heat.
It can't be all of the above. I mean, you can't just say, yeah, most people thought he was better than Hogan. You don't know
I
what
mean,
it
it's
is.
stupid. It's because he had the title. I'm sure the answer to this stupid quiz is all the above. Wow, this one's got fucking 15 questions. On August 26th, 91, in Madison Square Garden, the WWF presented SummerSlam 91. One of these bouts was a 6-man tag match which featured Paul Roma, Hercules, Hernandez,
What is their
and the
fucking
Warlord.
obsession with power and glory?
And the Warlord on one side. Who were their opponents?
Oh, Jesus.
Of all the matches, you picked that.
Yeah, because it's challenging.
Who are the choices?
No
This had to
guesses?
be like the opening match, right?
So
Tito Santana, Jim Neidhart, and Coco Beware.
that actually sounds right.
The Bushwhackers and Roddy Piper.
No.
Yeah, no.
The Rockers and Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
No.
The Dragon, the British Bulldog, and the Texas Tornado.
That could be it.
That-
I think it's 3 random people.
I think that has to be
Who
it.
the fuck is the Dragon?
Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Is it? Because it just says
Yeah,
the Dragon.
He went by the Dragon when they had
I
him
think
come
he
out
was.
and like
I
have
think
like
he
the
was
fucking
still
little
there by
cape
then.
thing.
Oh, I thought
I'm
he
gonna
was
go
Ricky
with
Ste-
because
Ricky the
Texas
Dragon.
Tornado was big in '91, so I'm gonna go with that one.
Yeah.
All right. When Ric Flair finally made his debut in September, his first feud was not with Hulk Hogan, but rather a longtime friend rival, Rowdy Roddy Piper. The two had a wild television brawl during which Piper attempted to hit Flair with a chair and missed. Who did Piper knock out instead?
I don't even remember this.
I don't
feud.
remember
They
this
didn't-
at all.
I don't think they did anything on TV.
Mr. Perfect, Mean Gene Okerlund, Vince McMahon, Bobby Heenan.
I don't think he hit Heenan. It was probably Heenan or Perfect.
Wait, it was Flair hitting Piper?
Tried to hit Piper and he missed.
I'm going to go Mr. Perfect.
Who were the
No,
other
Piper
choices?
attempted to hit
Piper
Flair.
attempted to hit Flair. Mean Gene.
Probably hit Heenan then.
Wasn't Piper the face?
Yeah, Piper's the face, so it has to be hit either Mean Gene or Vince. I'm going to go Mean Gene.
Definitely not
No,
Vince.
he probably hit his manager, Bobby Heenan.
Probably Heenan.
I'm going to hit Heenan. You're
Definitely-
saying who?
Mean Gene, baby.
Definitely wasn't Vince, so it's Mean Gene or fucking Perfect. It's definitely not Vince, that's all I know.
On November 27, 91, 5th annual Survivor Series happened, which actually saw some contest contested as 3-on-3 elimination bouts.
Weren't they 4-on-4?
There was
Some of them
There
were
was
3.
one that was 3-on-3 I know of.
The WWF Tag Team Champions, the Legion of Doom, and Big Boss Man battled IRS and the Natural Disasters.
That was the main event.
Which two
Oh, God.
wrestlers were originally supposed to be the 4th man on each team?
Jesus Christ.
Any guesses before I read it?
Warrior?
He's not on any of these.
No idea then.
Sid Justice and Jake Roberts, Jim Neidhart and Rick Martel, Randy Savage and Jake Roberts, The Dragon and Haku.
I'm going with Sid Justice.
I'll go Sid.
I'm starting to get hungry.
In February of 91, one of the most eccentric
have to
stars
eat my
ever
taco.
compete in WWF made his debut, wearing a horn helmet, carrying a sword and shield, sporting furry boots, This man looked like something right out of Norse mythology. Before becoming the Berserker, he briefly used another name. What was it? Why couldn't they just say who was the Berserker?
Jesus Christ.
His real name was John Nord. Or Jim Nord. What are the choices?
Nord the Norseman, the Viking, the Plunderer, the Iceman.
Viking.
The Viking.
All right, let's see how we did.
Awful. Those were not the questions I was expecting.
All right. The first question was not Heenan claimed the boss man had taken bribes. It was Heenan made jokes about his mother.
Jesus
Knew
Christ.
it.
We got the second one right. Dino Bravo did not no-show. It was Randy Savage.
Oh, wow.
What a fucking loser.
Virgil's first match was against Haku, not the Warlord. The very first match being Haku and the Barbarian against the Rockers, which star did not wrestle but was on color commentator, was Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Wow.
What a waste.
And the reason that the match was so short was Paul Roma had been injured. Not the card was running short on time. Or whatever you
Or
said.
Hawk had the flu.
Got the next 3, 4, 5 right. Yeah, the correct answer was all of these.
That's so stupid.
Yeah, it's an opinion, so we'll give you that. And the correct answer was Vince McMahon got hit.
Wow.
No way.
Wow.
Swear to God.
I don't believe it.
Look it up.
I don't believe it.
And the rest were right. So 9 out of 15.
We suck.
You want to keep going?
They're obscure questions. Do we have any other topics besides this?
Pick a year, and I'll give you a trivia on it.
1992.
You good with that?
Yeah.
The WWF in 92. 15 questions.
Remember, this is when they only had 4 fucking pay-per-views, so it's going to get hard.
What
happened?
was the last one we just did?
91.
Yeah, so it's the same thing. On January 19th, 92, the WWF presented the 92 Royal Rumble, which saw legendary Roddy Piper defeating the Mountie for the Intercontinental title. How long had the Mountie held the title for?
It was weeks.
All right, well, there's only
Very
one week
short
answer.
amount of time.
What do you say? 3 months, 2 days, 2 months, 3 weeks.
I think it was 3 weeks.
At the Royal Rumble, the Orient Express, Tanaka and Kato, wrestled their last high-profile match against the duo that called themselves the New Foundation. Who were these two wrestlers?
Jim Neidhart.
Jim
Owen Hart.
Neidhart and... Yeah. Coco Beware was in high energy.
So Owen and Bruce, Owen and Jim, Bruce and Pillman, Neidhart and Bulldog.
Bruce and Pillman.
Yeah, let's see that.
Unlike previous years, Unlike previous year's Rumbles, the 92 Rumble had a special stipulation, which had all entrants literally salivating. What was the stipulation?
Winner to champion.
Yeah.
Were they really salivating?
I don't know. Flair was. Because he won that one.
Somebody send me money so I can afford food.
In January of 92, Shawn Michaels and his longtime partner, Marty Jannetty, had violent televised
Yeah, the barbershop window.
pairing of ways. Michaels went on to become the greatest wrestler ever, and his trademark finishing move, Sweet Chin Music. This was not his first finisher. What was it?
It was like a back body drop type of German suplex thingy. I remember that from the fucking video game.
Yes.
It was like an inverted German.
Ramey's just like, I don't know.
I
You
have
sound
no-
confident.
Like grabbed him from the side and like flipped him over.
You
It
sound
wasn't
so
a- wasn't
confident.
a
I'm
full
rolling
German.
with that.
It's just a back suplex variation.
Yeah.
The sleeper hold, the figure four, and the pile
Oh,
driver.
obviously it's the figure 4.
During 92, the very underrated tag team called the Beverly Brothers wrestled in the WWF.
I'm pretty
what were
sure
their
they
names?
were Bo and Blake.
Bo and Blake.
They were rated very, very where they should be, like low.
Yeah, I think this is a very opinionated quiz.
Or underrated by
I think
any
Bo
stretch.
and Blake wrote it.
What about Blake and Bo? Because that's what the...
It was always
and
Bo.
Blake.
It was always Bo and Blake.
Yeah, they wrote Blake and
whoever
Bo.
wrote this is a jackass.
In February of 92, one of the most bizarre characters to ever compete in the WWF, their evil voodoo master Papa Shango made his debut. The villain portrayed by the wrestler Charles Wright, who would achieve his greatest success during the Attitude Era. Who did Wright portray? Wow, this is easy.
Godfather.
Godfather, Kama Mustafa.
Bull Buchanan, Gangrel, or Prince Albert were the other options.
Did he say the Bull Buchanan?
Wow.
When Sid Justice made his full-fledged heel turn by turning on Hulk Hogan, he subsequently took on a manager. Who was the annoying, sneaky
Harvey Whippleman.
Harvey Whippleman.
manager?
Harvey Whippleman.
It's incorrect. It's Dr. Harvey Whippleman. On April 5th, 92, it presented WrestleMania. In one half of the double main event saw Hogan battle Sid Justice. After the bout's conclusion, Hogan was double teamed by both Justice and
The Ultimate Warrior.
Papa Shango. What star came to his aid?
Who were the other three choices?
Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Brutus Beefcake, and Macho Man.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Brutus Beefcake, obviously. I mean,
That was a huge pop for Beefcake. One of the undercard bouts was an 8-man tag team match, which had special guest ring announcer. The announcer was a popular game show host. Who was it?
Was it Ray Combs?
who?
The guy who killed himself used to be on Feud.
Ray Combs, Pat Zajac, Bob Barker, and Richard Dawson.
Oh, it's got to be Ray Combs then.
Yeah, because Matt said it.
No, if he's one of the choices,
They
he
should
actually
have.
said
They
Ray
should have
Combs.
asked you to name the people. I think I can do that. Virgil, Slaughter, Duggan. Who's the fourth fucking face? Virgil
Sergeant Slaughter.
I just said Virgil, Slaughter, Duggan.
What's his name? Who's an obscure face? Big Boss Man.
Yeah, and then again it was the Nasty Boys, and then
The Mountie.
Just look it up at this point.
no, I don't want to
The
fucking.
Nasty Boys and the Mountie.
And then there was probably one other person.
Skinner?
No, he fought Owen Hart in like 10 seconds.
Who won?
Owen Hart. Let me see. I can just
It's
look
going to be
at it.
something like fucking stupid, like...
Big
I don't
Boss
even know.
Man was right. Mountie, Nasty Boys, and Repo Man. How do I
Repo
forget
Man?
about Repo Man? Ah, love Repo Man.
All right. One match was advertised for WrestleMania and did not take place. What bout was it? Any guesses?
No.
Choices?
Legion of Doom versus the Beverly Brothers, British Bulldog versus the Berserker, Texas Tornado versus Papa Shango, and Crush versus the Warlord, as Matt looks on the Wikipedia page.
What bout was advertised? What year was this? 92?
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Legion of Doom.
I'll go...
Versus the Beverly Brothers?
What was
Underrated
the-
tag team?
What was the Berserker choice?
British Bulldog versus the Berserker.
I'll go for that.
All right, I'll click
I
Legion
have
of
no
Doom.
idea.
In the spring and summer of 92, the Berserker feuded with the Undertaker. What had the Berserker tried to do to the Undertaker, which started the feud?
Rape him.
Anally.
Bury alive?
Bury who alive?
Fucking The Undertaker?
I'm got no idea.
Blind him by throwing some liquid in his face. Stab him with sword.
He did carry a sword.
Steal his coveted urn.
That seems like the feud for every Undertaker feud.
Bury Paul Bearer alive.
I'll go with that then, even though I have absolutely no idea. It seems like I don't think they do an angle where he tried to stab someone.
Why not?
And
They
the-
did that with John Cena.
The urn is that's true. The urn is too fucking obvious. So I'm gonna say Barry Paul Bearer.
In June, Owen Hart once again found himself a member of another tag team.
With Coco Beware. High energy.
All right. You have any other?
It's high energy.
It's Coco Beware was the answer. Another character in the WWF during this time was Skinner. In reality, the wrestler portrayed him was experienced veteran who just got a lame gimmick. Who
Steve
was it?
Kern. Steve
Yeah.
Kieran, whatever.
He went on to like train everyone in FCW. The fall of '92 saw an arrival of two burly Samoans who called themselves the Head Shrinkers. Previously, they wrestled in WCW from '89 to '90, where they were even managed for a while by a young Paul Heyman. What were they called in WCW?
Fatu and Samu.
Not what are their names? What
This
were
is
they called
also
in
this is
WCW?
also a fucking thing called WWF in '92, not WCW. So whoever wrote this question is a fucking retard. What were they called in WCW? I don't know.
The Samoan
What
Bulldozers,
they called sorry.
the Samoan Militia, the Samoans, the Samoan SWAT team.
I think
Samoan
it's the
SWAT
SWAT
team.
team.
I thought it was the Bulldozers. In the fall, an eccentric but very talented wrestler arrived wearing somewhat of a futuristic costume. Initially, he was known as the Combat Kid, but within weeks, he changed his name to Max Moon.
Oh, Jesus.
Which future WCW star portrayed the character before
Even though he
another
fucking
took over the
sucks.
role?
Max Max Moon.
Fucking Conan.
All right, let's see how we did. All right, he held the title for 2 days.
Wow.
That was it? I
Yeah.
knew it was short, but I didn't think it was that short.
You got the next 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the match advertised that did not take place was Bulldog versus the Berserker. Ramy got that one right.
This is one of our worst podcasts yet.
And it was stab him with his sword.
Wow.
That seemed too obvious.
What
but
did he just go up to him? He's like, ah, and try to
Probably.
stab him, and Undertaker moved. It was like, now we have to have a feud. Why didn't he stab him during the feud? And the rest you got right.
Do we
So
have
you
any
got
other-
12
do we
right,
have
and he
any-
got
do we have
13.
Any other topics?
What do you want to talk about? I think this is fun.
We're near 2 hours, too.
Yeah, but this is fucking like nobody wants to listen to this.
I think they do.
What do the viewers want? Eat Owens Eat. What you feeling, my friend?
One of them.
Did you find this entertaining? Are you not entertained?
Are you not sports entertained?
Well, we got 10 minutes before we hit 2 hours. You want to do one more?
Fucking do 2016. Oh yeah, here's a clip of fucking Berserker trying to stab the Undertaker.
That's crazy.
He's laying down and he has a sword in his hand and then it stopped loading. Oh, he stabbed right into the ring. That was Mr. Perfect on commentary.
That started the feud?
I guess so. He tried to murder him.
Yeah, I'm
No, you
saying
can't-
like they were already in a match.
You can't kill what's already dead. You guys want to go to Arby's and try the venison?
They have venison? That's awesome. You want to go to Buffalo Wild Wings after this?
I don't have any money.
All right, here we go. 2016.
I was joking. I don't remember. I'm more likely to remember what happened in 1990 than I am last
That's
year.
good. At the Royal Rumble 2016, there was a major change made to the Royal Rumble match. What was it?
Heavyweight championship,
Again, you
you
can
win.
fucking win the championship.
Fucking Triple H. Got his shovel out.
Unbelievable. Anything to be champion again and win another Rumble.
I guess it's just the winner would not earn a title shot at Mania.
Yeah, they would become champion.
Oh, it was the world title forced to defend his title in the match. That's what it was.
The world title was forced to defend his title.
Yeah. Which female wrestler was picked first in the WWE brand extension?
Charlotte.
Yes.
Charlotte Cameron,
Well, obviously it was Cameron.
Paige, Becky Lynch. How long did it take for Goldberg to defeat Brock Lesnar at Survivor Series?
What was it, 50-something seconds?
4 minutes, 17 seconds.
No.
54 seconds. 1 minute and 26 seconds. 2 minutes and 44 seconds.
Was it over a minute?
I'm going to go 1 minute 26
I think it was
seconds.
126.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Who did Baron Corbin eliminate to win the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal?
Fuck, I don't
You
remember, that.
this?
No.
I do.
Who?
Kane.
Oh, that's right. I got him to sign
yeah.
that because he was one of the last two.
Fucking Ryback, Sami Zayn, spelled Z-Y-N-E, Z-A-Y-N-E.
Also
Oy
not
vey.
not called up yet.
Sin Cara. Sin Cara. Came down to Sin Cara. Which NXT wrestler made his or her debut on the August 22nd edition of Monday Night Raw?
In 2016?
Wait, say that again?
It's the only one that didn't get drafted out of these choices.
Yeah, who is it?
Bayley, Bliss, Balor, Enzo, and Cass.
Oh, Bailey.
Actually, Enzo and Cass was just called up the night after Mania. How many times did WWE's title change hands in 2016?
I don't fucking know.
Oh, Jesus
Probably a
Christ.
million.
3, 6, 4, or 5? I don't know
Let's
why.
see. In 2016,
Reigns started as champion.
lost it
Triple
to
H.
Triple H.
That's one.
Then Triple H lost it to
Reigns.
him. Reigns was champion 3 times that year, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Sheamus won it once. So he won it 3 times, lost it twice.
No, he had to
Jesus.
lose it 3 times because he didn't end the year as champ.
Yeah, I just said that. He lost it 3 times, and he won it twice.
Oh.
So that's 2. Let's see. All right. Triple H beats Roman. Roman beats Triple H. What happened? Because Sheamus won it like Survivor Series, didn't he?
Yeah.
So Roman won it 3 times. Triple H won it once. Sheamus won it once. Ambrose won it once.
It can't be more than 6.
Wait.
Rollins also won it.
No,
Yeah.
Sheamus had it in 2015.
That was 2015.
Yeah, because 2016 would have been whoever had it going into the Royal Rumble this year. You know what I mean? So Reigns won it from Sheamus, lost it to Triple H at Royal Rumble.
So he
Then
got
Reigns
it back.
won it back. Then didn't Rollins win it from
So it was all 3
Reigns?
Shield members.
None of his reigns were that long. They were all less than 3 months.
It was Triple H, 3 of the Shield members.
And then
AJ.
who beat Ambrose?
AJ.
And then when did AJ lose it?
He lost it
to
at
Royal
Mania.
Rumble.
Oh,
no, Royal Rumble. So
Yeah,
5.
so it was 5.
That was a lot more difficult than it needed to be.
Which of the following stipulations was added by Vince McMahon to the Hell in a Cell match between Undertaker and Shane?
That he would fucking
Get the control of the...
he'd be control of Raw.
Raw.
Even though he said if you lost, you're gone, and then he'd get control of Raw the next night anyway. Even after losing.
Yeah.
Fucking WWE logic.
Well, he was like, you impressed the hell out of me, son. Who did Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns triple powerbomb through the announce table during their brief Shield reunion at Survivor Series? This is easy.
AJ?
Why do I not remember that?
I remember they did it. I don't remember who it was to. AJ? Orton?
Orton.
How did Brock Lesnar beat Randy Orton at SummerSlam?
Fucking TKO.
Ref stoppage.
TKO.
Awful match.
Which of the following NXT tag teams did not hold the tag team titles in 2016? Wait, which of the following NXT tag teams did not hold the tag team titles in 2016? Revival, Alpha, DIY, Vaudevillains.
Vaudevillains were before that. They still were champions, though.
Fucking vaudevillains. Simon Gotch.
I miss Gotch.
And we... What? He triple powerbombed AJ?
Fucking told you!
I remember them
remember that. I
doing it
thought
to
it was
Orton.
Orton.
I'm sure they've done it to Orton.
Pretty sure. I don't remember that.
Fucking Dean Ambrose's dumbest moment ever.
Why?
Because he was on SmackDown.
Oh, yeah, I was right. I'm thinking, yeah, they did it probably in 20. I don't remember when they did it to Orton, but they definitely did it to Orton. Oh, it was during the Fatal 4-Way match. They did it to Orton.
Fucking dumbass.
There was a Fatal 4-Way. It was Orton versus Ambrose versus Rollins versus Reigns.
Why do I not remember that?
I don't remember when it was, but they triple powerbombed him there. Yeah, it's because Ambrose was fucking feuding with AJ.
Was Oh, yeah, you're right.
But it was Raw versus SmackDown.
What a fucking awful podcast. We gotta do more research.
Well, I said that to you before. We got to actually, like we used to discuss topics way ahead of time. We got to do that again.
Yeah, I did research 1 week, and the rest of you have never done it once.
Hey,
so.
hey.
Come on.
Easy.
Help a brother out.
Easy.
I don't have I have plenty of time to do research if I'm off for 2 weeks and I'm not going anywhere.
Exactly. So you should come up with some great things about
Maybe I'll
Coach.
just go, and maybe I'll drive to Columbus, fuck somebody, and then just come back home.
Columbus is 8 hours.
I know.
Why would you drive to Columbus?
It's because that's where I usually stop when I go to St. Louis.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck?
I just want to drive somewhere. I've had my heart set on just driving.
You want to drive to Buffalo? I have to go to Buffalo next week.
Yeah, that me just sitting in your hotel room for like 9.
That's what you were going to
10.
do
That's what
anyway.
you're going to do anyway.
I was gonna sleep and get there at night. You have to work all day, and I can't leave without you. You'll probably fucking be like, "Yeah, I decided to stay overtime, so I'm gonna be here for another fucking day."
Yeah, but they have good wing places in Buffalo.
Was the
Wild Wings,
Yeah, they have the best wings.
Buffalo Wild
Oh,
Wings.
obviously.
Get it?
was the big event this weekend?
It's today.
Uh,
Yeah. So this podcast.
where do you want to go? You don't have any money.
This podcast is dying worse than Kevin Spacey's career.
Whoa, Kevin Spacey. Who's
I
screwed?
guarantee you, like 3 people are like, "Yeah, I love the podcast this week," just even though it sucked.
No, I can't
Talk
go
about rant on Mania and what your thoughts are to end the
I
podcast.
don't want to go. I don't want to spend that money
Now, why are you?
because fucking everyone else is going.
You should go.
No,
Why wouldn't you go? For fear of missing out on a good card? It's going to be terrible. Roman Reigns is going to win the title.
The WrestleMania is the worst part of the trip.
Roman Reigns is winning the
next
title.
year it's probably going to be in New York or Philly. Then you're going to have to go
Would you go with us?
I'd have to work.
on a Sunday.
You can't get a vacation.
I was on vacation Wednesday, Thursday, Friday this
We're
week.
talking
and I
about
worked on
next
Wednesday,
year.
Thursday.
We're talking about next year.
Kate
though.
would probably go.
You could get a day off. You could get a Sunday off. You don't usually work Sundays.
Yeah, but WrestleMania is the worst part.
You're the worst part.
Yeah, but he's not going for a whole week.
Yeah, but he could go to WrestleCon and meet Beefcake again.
Fucking beefcake. I could probably go to the Gap and meet him. He's probably like a holiday associate now.
A holiday associate at the Gap.
He's not. He's no Just Incredible manager of the Olive Garden.
Wait,
We don't know
what?
if he was a manager of the Olive Garden.
No, he worked there though.
Really?
Yeah, one Connecticut Olive Garden. Fucking
Excuse me, sir. How would you
How
describe,
would you
this dish?
Justin.
It's pretty good. It's a
Well,
little
come
more
on.
than that.
I mean, it's great. No, come on.
Come on.
I'm not gonna say it. Just say it. Whatever his real name is. Fine. This is
Peter
just
Polacco?
incredible. Yeah, Peter.
It's just incredible. No, we want you to go with an Aldo Montoya quote.
Does he still live in Waterbury?
Probably.
Didn't he open up a school?
Are you queer? Probably.
Oh, that's what gay is?
Wouldn't it be great if you could just do stuff you would do with a woman, but with your guy friends?
Yeah, that's what gay is.
I never understood the whole just incredible thing. I'm like, oh, just incredible. Until you guys just did it, actually.
No, you didn't. There's no way you went your entire life without getting that.
You would actually kind of believe it a little
I
bit.
would,
though.
actually. I hate my life.
Hate your job, hate your
Maybe
life.
fucking go visit Ben another time.
Yeah, I could, but I can't get the vacation
What
time.
are his family problems?
Did you already get the vacation
He's
time?
also work. Yeah, I have
Tell
the
him to
next,
work
I have
now.
the next 13 days off.
Just be like, you can work.
What? I don't want to do that. I don't want to fucking go to work.
Hey,
Don't you need money?
Now you're not going to
I
have
do,
a vacation.
But I hate that place.
Search for jobs.
Yeah, I am. There's no.
Did you apply to one of the ones they sent you?
No, not working at Target.
Why
You
do
don't
you?
want to work at Target. It's a big store.
It's fucking. I
You
don't want
wouldn't
it's like
have
you
to
could just
control
make-
the whole store.
Yeah, I don't. I'd rather do a fucking. I know people who worked at Target. It wasn't fun. And Anthropology is the worst. Their closing is awful. They stay there for like 4 or 5 hours, like till midnight, closing the
What is
store.
the store
Yeah,
even?
that's what Forever 21 used to do. Those small box retailers, you don't leave until the store is perfect. So Kate used to
I'm
be
in
there
a
till
fucking
like
sort of
Forever
a small
21's a
box.
big store.
Kate used to be there till like 2 a.m. all the time.
Yeah, that's the worst thing ever.
What is Anthropology store?
Fucking clothing. They have furniture and
Oh, I
stuff.
thought it was like a fucking anthropology store.
Yeah,
so
it's
like
like
fossils.
Fossils
And
and
shit.
shit.
yeah, people buying fossils. You want to buy this $10 million fossil?
No, I thought it was like obviously not real ones.
It's just a store selling fake fossils.
Like dinosaur shit. There's definitely a market for that.
Not even remotely. Ah, Christ.
I mean, you're gonna obviously have to take another job that you
I
don't
need
like.
to get rich quick schemes. You mean wet thick bitch creams? Yeah.
Wow.
100 ways to get paid ASAP. So those are get rich quick schemes. Yeah. You said wet thick bitch creams.
What the fuck?
Jake and Amir,
Wet thick bitch creams.
can we get Matt a job so we can stop bitching?
What does he want to do? What do you want to do?
Something where I don't
exactly
have to
what he's
fucking
doing at Restoration. with someone
interact
else.
with people. Maybe I'll get a fucking data entry job. I'll just sit at a desk. It's the simplest shit ever, and I don't have to fucking stand.
Yeah, but you need like a
You'd have to have people
specific
skills.
degree.
No, you don't. For a data entry?
You have to deal with people though, like in an office.
Yeah, that's like not
You-
customers.
You'll probably
I
kill
mean,
yourself though.
Why don't you get a? That'd be like a 9 to 5 Monday through Friday job.
That's not terrible. If you just have to sit there and enter shit, and I saw there was one hiring that was like already paying me more than I would get paid now. I
Why
would
don't you
that
do?
in a
Why don't you
second.
try to find like a
Simple.
data entry job from home? They do those too.
Does that even exist?
Yeah,
How's that possible?
they have those.
Data entry from home?
Yeah. It'd probably be like a part-time thing, like you do it like 20 hours a week or something like that.
You would still need your job at Restoration.
No, it's about the same fucking shit I get now.
But you'd probably
but
be
now
able to
you'd
do
make more
both.
Yeah, why
yeah,
wouldn't
it's
you?
true. But I hate Restoration. Sucks.
Look on like Indeed.com.
That's what I go on every day. That's what I sent him.
Yeah, look at Indeed. I'm like, yeah, look, give me something close to Danbury, and I'm constantly getting shit in fucking like, God knows where.
I typed in Danbury's like Bethel, Brookfield. It's not far.
The Bethel and Brookfield are 10 minutes away.
Yeah, that's not bad. But this Westport always shows up too, and I'm like, that's
They
fucking
just-
40 minutes away.
Yeah, but that's like a normal commute for people.
No,
All right, what do you want to do? Retail?
something that's got to be easy. You don't need a fucking degree for
What
it.
about Walmart?
Oh, Jesus Christ, it'd be awful.
Home Goods?
I mean, if it's fucking in the stockroom, maybe. But there's like, I don't know. Data entry would be great. I just have to sit there.
You want Indeed as well?
I'm on Snag a Job actually.
All right, good, because I'm
Is that
on
a gay
Indeed.
porn site?
Yeah.
Snag. What is it? Snip fuck?
Snag a job.
Snip
I
fuck
even
it?
will put in full-time, see
Snip
if
tool?
we can get you something.
I'm looking full-time too.
Those jobs are like non-existent. Those don't
Sales
exist
floor
anywhere.
team member at Target. Come on, you could do that.
I don't want.
Babies
work
R
on
Us
sales.
overnight stock associate at Toys R Us.
Nobody wants to work overnight stock. That's
what I
awful.
do.
Yeah, that's
Overnight just
awful.
means no, it's really not.
You also work early mornings.
That's what overnight is. It's like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. It's not like 9 to 1 a.m.
Are you able to lead and take ownership and direct others?
No.
What the fuck? What's the position?
Backroom coordinator for Marshalls. So it's a stock job, but you'd be like a stock lead at Marshalls.
Yeah, but you'd have to
Lead.
You'd have to have experience leading.
No, not necessarily. Fucking Marshalls. It's another clothing store.
Isn't it shoes?
No, it's kind of like shoes, everything.
Yeah,
It's like a TJ Maxx.
yeah. They also have wrestling figures there. It's where Ben got me a figure once.
Do they really?
He bought a John Cena figure there
It's
once.
like one of the worst figures, though. I don't know. I'm clicking on these jobs and it's not loading. And it's the fucking app.
How about a nighttime crew clerk for the third shift for Stop and Shop?
What?
Stock merchandise flow associate, Burlington stores.
I've looked at that one, but that's also fucking doing shit on the floor. And they have a lot of shit at fucking Burlington.
You want to be a stock clerk job, BJ's?
Oh, so this job,
Housekeeping,
I can't clean. Are you kidding me?
Putnam Ridge, Brewster, New York.
so you want to work the late night shift for Peapod at Stop and Shop. You stock product shelves, build and replenish displays, and order merchandise.
Oh, displays are the worst.
Especially for food.
Yeah.
So much shit. No.
What about
That's why restoration.
You
want
wanna
to
make 45,000 to 50,000 a year?
Small store.
warehouse worker at Clancy's?
What the fuck is
It's
Clancy's?
in Newtown. 45,000 to 50,000 a year.
Why don't
yeah.
you be a Lyft driver?
You have to
Like
get a
Uber.
fucking. Oh,
That can't pay much.
it's
Especially
not
around here.
Definitely, you have to go to like the city. I did it. For
Oh,
a
if you
little.
join Lyft in Hartford, you can make up to $35 an hour.
That means nothing because it's whoever like how many people need a ride.
How about you name the 6 teams that have still never won a World Series title?
Do you want to be a meat
The
wrapper
Rays,
clerk?
No.
the Rays,
It's 1,
the Padres,
Mariners.
2, 3.
Mariners.
That have never won a World Series?
Yeah.
They're actually like active teams.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Nationals.
4. 3 more.
That have never won. Jesus.
Rangers.
4. No, 5.
5.
2 more. No, there's 7 total.
7. Jesus Christ.
Rangers. And they went back to
There's
back.
2 more. 1 in each league.
1 in each league.
Wait, no, 1 in one league.
So there's
There-
one
there-
left.
there's
Did the
there's
A's ever
2
win?
in the same league, I meant.
Oh wait, the A's won a couple times.
The Brewers.
Yep, 1 more.
In the American League.
No.
So it's National League.
This maggot-ass team should have won in 2007.
Who lost in 07?
That would be the team that you need to guess.
Oh, Rockies.
yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. How did we forget the Rock? I'm
Those-
going through like every
Those
team in the West.
assholes. Those pieces of shit fuckers.
All right, this is what Clancy says. Responsibilities would include, but not limited to, forklift operation,
Nope.
loading and unloading, receiving
Dick
locations.
sucking.
Yeah.
What the fuck is Clancy's?
I don't know. Relocation and logistics.
Yeah, it sounds like a terrible job.
Do you want to be a cart clerk at ShopRite? You're the dude that gets the carts.
Is
that full time?
That's just degrading.
Part time.
Maybe I'll find Escobar's Millions.
Toys R Us seasonal daytime stock. Come on, that's like your dream job.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think you also have to work in sales.
At Macy's,
I
you
don't know.
would.
I don't.
Macy's
I work in
definitely.
stock, and that's all I do.
Well,
you
Macy's
leave
changes.
before
Now
the
the stock
store
associates
opens.
work on the
No,
floor.
I don't.
and
I'm
stuff, too.
usually there for like an hour or two when the store's open. And the customers ask me questions all the time. It's not like hard.
I don't like customers.
Dishwasher at Chili's?
Yeah. Alex didn't know their song was about ribs.
It's not anymore. They
Yeah, but
changed
you
it.
didn't know you used to.
No, I
was
said,
like,
who gets baby back ribs? And he goes, their song is about it. And I go,
Yeah, he's like, who
true.
goes to Chili's to get ribs? I was like, that's what they were based on for years.
Yeah.
They're ribs.
Aflac? Make $2,000 a month?
Doing what?
Associate?
At Aflac?
I don't know why it came in when I said retail, but
Aflac.
$2,000 bonus potential while training the first 3 months.
So my fucking bone. Hey, I don't get paid for the first 3 months?
I don't know.
Yeah, wish in one hand, shit in the other one. See which one fills up first. All right,
Do you
Dad.
want to be a grocery clerk at ShopRite? ShopRite's hiring for like 6,000 jobs. Like literally every job right now, I'm looking on Snack
Friend-
Jobs, all ShopRite.
Friends and family at Danbury Fair, Victoria's Secret.
Ooh.
Early morning stalker,
Anything with
PetSmart.
you can get rid of anything with clothing because they can't fold.
What about PetSmart?
Early morning
Stock?
stalker, yeah.
It's not bad. Data entry is perfect.
Plays a central role in
Every day I
getting
wake up,
merchandise
my
out on the
back is
floor.
fucking like shot.
Must be trained to operate forklift.
Oh.
Yeah, you probably don't want me doing that.
Oh, maybe trained. Sorry. So they would train you.
You want to work part-time at Kohl's in shoes?
I hate when it doesn't say how
Yeah.
much you'd be making.
I'm like Buddy Lembeck when they asked him what does my aptitude test say I'm most qualified to do to make the most money. It said jury duty.
Wow.
I like it, but not as a career.
You want to be the dish machine operator at Ruby Tuesdays?
What is a dish? You called it Ruby Tuesdays, you asshole. It's Ruby Tuesday.
Whatever.
What's a dish machine?
I don't know. Do you want to be a steward at the Marriott International in Trumbull?
Free people
What
stylist?
does a steward do? They fucking bring people to their rooms?
Yeah.
You want to be a stylist?
Yeah.
You want to be a busser at the Cheesecake Factory?
I don't want to do anything like fucking that.
Food team member at Target.
There was one that I should have applied for. It was like stock lead at LL Bean. Wouldn't have been too bad. And it's right at the mall.
Why didn't you do it?
Because I hadn't quit yet.
So a stock lead
you're-
is the same
you
as
still
being
haven't
the
quit.
like the thing at Marshall's.
It's true. But like, I have to go into that LL Bean store. Is it like fucking a lot of clothing displays?
Yeah.
Fuck that then. I also just like, I don't mind if like I'm doing receiving. I don't want to fucking set up displays with clothing. I can't do that shit.
So you don't set up any displays right now?
No. I used to at Crate because it was just like, sometimes you just put shit on a shelf. That was easy.
Oh, I have to set up planograms and shit. It's fucking annoying.
Oh, those suck.
Yeah.
I would have to do that at
Would you
Crate.
want to work
It's
in like a
actually-
warehouse?
I don't
actually
have
really
to.
not
That's
that
what I
bad.
prefer.
You just
But,
get
like,
shelves.
There's some jobs where you could like, Jesner was telling me about like, yeah, all you gotta do is build boxes, but you like stand there for like 10 hours. I can't.
The fucking guy from the commercial for Domino's.
I get
Just like folding boxes.
no fucking like for retail sale.
I had to build PDQ boxes for Michael's, and it was just like annoying. Part-time warehouse worker, UPS. UPS does hire.
Yeah, I don't want to work for UPS. I'm gonna be a survivalist.
Assembler one, second shift. Belimo.
Assembler 1. Oh, fucking vague.
Do you want to be a shipping receiving associate at Bridgewater Chocolate?
The hell's that do?
Or a dishwasher at Bridgewater Chocolate.
What do they have to wash? That they're making the chocolates and you gotta wash the shit?
Yeah, the fucking
I
sampler
could,
place.
I could sit there and do UPS for them all day. Dead silence on the podcast.
We're all looking at jobs for you.
Yeah, we're trying to find shit.
What's the title going to be?
Find Matt a job?
We haven't talked about anything fun. No, just do it. Fucking call it In Your House.
All right.
Getting Over Podcast, episode 12. In Your House.
Do you want to work freight and receiving for the Home Depot
Oh, God, no.
in Danbury?
I've heard awful things about Home Depot.
Everywhere people work, you're going to hear awful things because
Home
everyone
Depot's a
hates
good,
their
Home
job.
Depot's a good company to work for.
No fucking way.
No, it is a good company to work for. Like, I bitch about Macy's all the time. Macy's is a great company to work for.
I
You
don't
make
know
it seem
about
like
that.
it's the worst company.
It
to
is
work
the
for.
worst. They don't hire from within. They pay more for outside talent. That's so dumb.
That's what we do.
So dumb.
So think you'd make more getting hired outside.
So ridiculous.
Macy's seasonal retail, support shoe, something. Custodian worker,
That's straightforward work, at least.
Club 24 Concept gyms.
Yeah, Matt working at a gym. I would pay that.
Working at a gym, not working out at a gym.
What about like Dick's Sporting Goods?
Doing what?
It says retail shipping coordinator. That seems like it's something different. I'm trying to get the job description now.
Warehouse operator, Medline Industries.
Can't really operate a warehouse.
No one can do anything until they try it.
I mean, how are you going to operate a warehouse?
Full-time area supervisor AA for Kohl's.
Yeah, no.
He just shoots down everything.
He's scared of change.
Joey Reiner and his penis? Bound for Glory match canceled?
You want to be Uma Thurman's eye wrangler?
Yes.
That's only on the set of Pulp Fiction, and that was like a
She
fucking
definitely needs it for every job.
25-year-old movie.
Let's see qualifications for this job. Able to lift 50 pounds?
Oh, he's out.
I can do that.
It was a
Not-
joke.
Not very well.
Ability to spend up to 100% of work time standing,
Ability to spend up to 100%, so the entire fucking day standing.
moving around departments within store. Dude, there's like no qualifications that are legit, so like you should apply to this.
I don't even know what it is.
Full-time area supervisor for Kohl's.
Yeah,
in
just
Ridgefield.
I'm not gonna fucking walk
Leads and
in there
directs workflow of the...
charge their fucking sales associates.
I mean, that's why they're hiring.
That one seems like they'd want fucking leadership. Fucking, what's it called? Experience.
Training and supervision. Effectively
We're going
participants in
way
the
over
E3
our
program.
time limit.
We're at 2:14.
Yeah, we done here?
Yeah, if you're backroom team leader at Target. At least you're in the back room.
Fuck.
You're responsible and accountable for overall accuracy of inventory. Why, you'd get fucking discounts on boxes.
Yeah, they don't stock anything.
Sure, all backroom
Also, that's
processes.
not a Target product, so.
I think you still get a discount. Just pretty much just make sure you would stay in the back room and make sure everything goes well.
I need to get into the reinsurance field. Maybe Dad needs someone fucking data entry.
He doesn't.
Do you want to be a shipper/packer at Sandvik in Bethel? I have no idea what that even is.
That sounds like a decent job. So I've
All right, well, thank you for listening to this week's episode.
done UPS. Who knows when the next one will be? I don't know if I'm going anywhere or not. Probably not.
Well, we definitely could potentially next weekend then.
Yeah, it's true.
Otherwise, it'll be like 2 weeks.
Maybe we'll actually have topics for next.
We will cross that bridge when we get there. And we actually never talked about Zeke getting suspended, not getting suspended,
I
getting
can't.
suspended.
I can't.
He needs
do
to
it
just
anymore.
fucking get... This is coming from a Cowboy fan. Fucking get suspended already. This is ridiculous.
I don't understand.
Fucking get
I thought
suspended.
the last one was the final one.
No, then they went to like the second circuit judge, and they overturned it. He's going to end up getting
Has he
suspended.
ever actually went to court?
Yeah.
I feel like he just sends a lawyer. And
No, he was in court last week.
This must suck for him. I would have just been like, just suspend me.
Exactly. At this point, it's now just become a fucking joke. Roger Goodell needs to get fucking fired. He's a
needed
fucking
to get
joke.
fired before
Jerry
even
Jones is
deflated.
actually trying to hold up his extension.
That's the one reason why you should like
Even
Jerry
though
Jones.
Jerry Jones
So
a
is the
piece of
Patriots owner now
giant
too.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, Robert Kraft's fine. Jerry Jones is the worst human being
Robert
alive.
Kraft is a fucking cheating asshole.
But if Jerry Jones gets Roger Goodell out, you're welcome.
It's gonna happen eventually.
If he gets a
Jerry
goddamn
Jones
extension,
is also a fucking lion sack of shit. Do you imagine if Zeke and Dak both knelt during the kneel? Is it knelt? Kneeled? Kneeled during the anthem? You think he would have fucking cut them?
no, he wouldn't have.
He's a fucking hypocrite.
He's a racist. Also,
Didn't he kneel?
But that's why.
Yeah.
He came
before
out
the
and
game, not during the anthem.
Oh, before the game. Sorry. Yeah.
So if Zach and Deke, if Zach
and
and
De- Zeke
if
and
Zach and Deke had any fucking fucking guts at all, they would have fucking taken a knee during the anthem and see if they would have actually gotten cut. But they don't give a shit about black people because they're fucking cowards. Your team is full of cowards. Fucking DeMarcus Lawrence, take a knee, see if he'll cut you.
he probably would cut to Marcus Lawrence.
Their fucking best defensive player.
No, that's Sean Lee.
Sean Lee's a white idiot.
I was joking. It is fucking DeMarcus
Sean
Lawrence.
Lee is nasty.
DeMarcus Lawrence has like 11 sacks already.
Yeah, but Sean Lee's been doing this for like 4 or 5 years.
That's true. More than 4 or 5 years. She's been legal almost 10.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but he's only been good for like a week.
Well, Sean Lee's always good. He just gets injured every freaking
He does.
day.
All right, so
He's injured all the time.
What are we finishing this at?
we're at 217. Let's do 4 more quizzes about the WWF in the early 90s, and we're out of here.
Save those for
All right, if you're still listening, comment.
popcorn tub dick liquor.
It's always
Hashtag popcorn tub
Yeah,
dig
It's
liquor.
always like dick liquor or something.
That's what always comes to my mind is fucking licking or sucking penis.
tub. Matt has an empty thing of popcorn tub.
Because he went to see Jigsaw
Did
yesterday.
you like it? Don't say any
Yeah, I
spoilers.
did like it, but
just
that's-
yes or no.
If you like Jigsaw, you'll like it. If you are just trying to get into Jigsaw, it's like a standard subpar horror
If
movie.
you're just trying to get into Jigsaw, what, the character or the
The
movies?
fucking all the movies.
As Saw?
Yeah.
If you're just trying to get into Saw, I would not recommend watching that one first. I'm going back and
Really has
rewatching them all
nothing
before
to
I
do
see
with
it.
sort of, but I don't know, kind of does. It was cool. Some of the stuff at the end, you're like, oh yeah, that seems pretty obvious, but you don't really.
So now I'll go in think of the obvious. Thanks, you ruined it.
Jigsaw's actually been alive the entire time, and he actually is murdering people.
That's fucking impossible.
Is it? Go see the
He
movie.
got fucking murdered.
Go see the movie then.
All right.
Do you have to have seen any of the other Saw movies?
It would help.
It would help.
Yeah. If you have no idea who he is,
No, I'm like, if I saw like Saws 1 through 4, do I need to see 5 through whatever the others to get caught up?
it's probably better, yeah, but you don't necessarily need to.
And they're all on Netflix?
Yeah, they are.
All right, let's see if Kate wants to watch Saw tonight. Probably not.
I just watched 1 and 2. I'll probably watch the LSU game tonight, so I probably won't watch the third one.
I loved Saw 2 because the chick from Seventh Heaven was in it.
Yeah, she
she
sucks,
was.
though. She's
Alright.
a bitch. Nothing but complaining.
Well, just like a woman.
Did you have a wet dream about Larique Bent once?
Yes.
Who?
Fucking black guy. The cop who goes through fucking doors without securing the perimeter and shit. Fucking
I
idiot.
also had one about Shamar Moore as well.
Who the fuck is that? Shamar Moore?
I think he was talking about Donnie Wahlberg.
Fucking,
His best performance ever.
Costas Mandalore?
That's Hoffman.
Yeah, thanks. Agent Peter Stram?
All right. So I will talk last on this podcast.
Suck a dick, suck a dick, suck a dick, suck a dick, suck a dick.
Suck a dick, suck a dick, suck a dick,
Suck a
dick.
Wow.
It just broke out into song.
You started singing suck a dick. Wow,
Just
I
to
didn't
get
have to
the
sing.
last word.
We had good rhythm with
We
that.
could have
though.
just said, but we had to go suck a dick, suck a dick.
I was just kidding about the whole being handsome thing.
No, you suck. Oh, come on, that meant a lot to him.
That's going to get me through the rest of this yard work. I'm just kidding. You suck.
Bye. Hit it.
Popcorn tub penis dick clicker.
Popcorn
That's-
tub,
Popcorn
dick
tub,
licker.